can't stop him, Michael. He's equaled his career high. 45 points for Austin Reaves.
Let's see from the three.
From the three-point line, he is 6 of 9.
And, of course, the bye week for the Rams and the Trojans and the Raiders. What did DeMarco do on his bye week? Do you think he daydreamed about that lawnmower that his ex-wife took from him? Anyway, all of that and so much more. Producer Laura's here, Young D, producer Deandre, social team in the back, and you, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, your Monday afternoon right now.
Yeah! We're going to stop the lawnmower jokes today.
I was going to say, usually we have to wait till Tuesday you could get bullied for your lawnmower.
That's all right. You know, I'm in the tank this weekend. There was no game. There was no grounding for me.
Right.
No, place to go.
Right.
So I was at the mercy of my family.
Oh.
Right. You know, on Friday, I said, please let me go to the Laker game. I do not want to go home. These people are crazy.
Go?
I messed up.
How'd you mess up?
I
want to hear about
figure out how to get the ticket. Don't worry about it. It's old. It leans into the CTE.
What do you mean you couldn't get the ticket?
Why you got to ask?
Well,
I just told you I couldn't get the ticket.
Up.
I could not get the ticket. It's digital. I could not. There was the gatekeeper, and he wouldn't let me through. So
Why
I went
didn't you
home.
just call me?
Because I was embarrassed. There.
Okay, hold on.
Beto just said I got CTE.
All right, Laura, maybe you can answer this if DeMarco's going to refuse to participate in my questions. Who was attempting to give you a ticket?
Sam Pines.
Sam Pines.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a station ticket.
Yeah.
I was excited to go to the Laker game.
The app.
The who?
The AX.
It told me to download crypto.com, and I tried. Next thing you know, I'm trading in crypto. I'm on the wrong site. I took a picture of my driver's license and sent it to God knows where.
What?
Right. That's what I'm like, you know what? I'm out. I'm going home.
You should probably turn off your mic, open up your laptop, and check your balances of your bank accounts because they may be depleted right now.
I haven't slept in 2 days. I've been doing just that. Yeah, it's been a mess.
No, it's just moving forward as a general rule of thumb. No one other than the DMV, and probably not even the DMV, will ever ask you for your driver's license when it comes to getting a ticket to the Laker game.
It's some Eastern Bloc country. Yeah. Somebody's DeMarco somewhere over there now.
The guy named DeMarco Farr in some far corner of the world is buying up computers or something.
I just bought a Yugo.
You just pulled the ripcord and went home?
Went home, bro. I just left. Forget it. I'm done. I just left. I did. I just got frustrated. I'm over it. I'm done. Why can't you just never mind? See,
you want an old paper ticket, don't you?
I see. I'm stopping. No,
you want to go to will call and have the lady go, "Oh, here it is, Mr. Farr," and take out the envelope and hand you the envelope.
I want a lanyard that says, "Let him in this door." Make it easy.
Let's make sure that DeMarco gets credentialed next season so he doesn't run into any snafus.
I saw the second half of the game. I got home in time. So,
why is it so hard
to ask for help?
Yes.
Jump into my nightmare. The water's warm. That's a problem. Yes, I know. I could have called you.
Hard. Yeah,
I was up here. I was up here right in the back room in the bullpen trying to make that thing work.
I was here till 6:45.
Yes, up here trying to go to the game and couldn't make it happen.
Is it the AXS app? Is that
yeah.
That's not what it said. It said download crypto. So I did. Yeah, see, this is how you got. But anyway, yes. How was your weekend? I saw some pictures of you.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
My tickets worked everywhere I went.
You're just going to keep jumping on board, huh? That's okay. Can't tell you nothing.
I had a really good weekend, a lot of outside time. And look, you know how much I like going to Rams games, talking about the Rams, and enjoy my role as part of the Ram broadcast coverage. Bye week's pretty nice.
Oh, isn't it? Yeah.
The bye week is pretty glorious to just be able to unplug for a very short period of time before you jump back in. It was great. We were up in San Luis Obispo, did a couple of really good hikes. One in particular, we went to the top of the Valencia Summit, which is in Montana Del Oro State Park, which is kind of by Los Osos, and it's a 1,400 feet climb from where we started to the summit of this thing.
Yeah.
It's about an hour up and about an hour back down.
Nice.
It was awesome. So we started kind of, not early in the morning, but early enough in the morning where you get above the cloud line.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're looking out over the ocean, above the clouds. It's beautiful, sunny, kind of windy up there. I'm a baby. I hate heights.
Yeah.
So the trail's not particularly treacherous. It's just long and steep. But when you get to the top of this peak, you're way up there.
You didn't feel like you're going to fall over.
I do.
Did you really?
That's just how I feel.
But you're not in danger of it.
Not at all.
You're not on a cliff.
Not at all.
You're just up high.
It's perfectly safe.
Yeah.
But you're up there and you can see like when you're in an airplane and you look down at the ocean and you can just it doesn't look like anything's moving.
Right.
That's how high up you are.
What an accomplishment. That's enough,
It
right?
was great.
You don't need to climb Mount Everest. That's enough.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It made me, that's a very good point. It made me realize this is about as high as you need to go.
That's it, right there. Yeah,
this
I'm with
is
you.
about as high as you need to go.
1,400. The pictures look great. And you had the entire fam with you. Or at least
missing one. Yeah, Bobby was at work.
There was one missing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were missing him, but everybody else made it, went out to dinner a few times, got to watch both World Series games, got to watch a little college football. It was a very successful weekend.
Okay, now since the Mafia is back in fashion, so I'm going to speak to you in code.
Okay.
That thing that you needed to take care of, that thing.
All good.
Did you work it out?
I think so.
You got the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. You saw the guy about the thing.
Yeah.
You saw
We're good. Don't forget about it.
You forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
It was all good.
Nice.
All good. We had a great time. I hucked Cube. As they
what?
Exactly.
You hucked Cube?
Yes.
What the heck is huck Cube?
I played die.
Die.
Where you throw the dice in the air and they land on the table. Yeah. It was. We played with my son and his friends for a little while.
Drinking game.
It was fun.
Nice.
I was given credit for being good at it for an old person.
Good.
I know. I didn't love that part, but apparently my throw to table ratio was pretty good.
Yes.
My hands aren't as quick as they used to be, but they're still okay.
Okay.
So you're able to kind of snag the dice or bat them or bop them. Excuse me. You got to bop. Good bop. Good bop.
Good bop. That's what they said?
They called me Big Raj.
I like it.
Yeah,
You're
Big
the
Raj.
Big dumper of die.
Good bop, Big Raj.
See, that would bring out my beast right there. If you challenge me.
It was fun.
These kids.
I had a pal because I accidentally bopped it onto the roof at one point, which was
too hard.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Steroid jerk.
Yeah, you're supposed to do like a naked lap around the house. I'm like, guys, that ain't happening.
No. We're not doing the sophomore
stuff. Naked
lap.
Not doing any of
that.
that.
I'll give you some money. How about that?
I said I'll drink the beer. I'll sit here and drink as much beer with you guys as you want, but I'm not running around naked.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Wow.
Had both a great martini and a terrible one back-to-back nights.
Okay, what's the difference between the two?
Too much vermouth in the other one. Yeah.
Is vermouth? This is going to sound dumb. Is vermouth actually alcohol?
Yeah, it is a fortified wine, basically.
Fortified wine plus the other alcohol that you're mixing.
Yeah.
So if you taste more of the vermouth, that's bad.
I don't want to taste any of the vermouth. I just want them to stick the bottle next to it while they make the drink and then put the bottle away. Don't even unscrew the cap.
That would mean it's just a full cup of.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you want. If you want to take like an eyedropper, like you can put an eyedropper in there, spin it around, and then throw it out. You don't even have to unscrew the cap.
Then why would you order a martini? Just order that.
Because it comes in a cool glass. It comes with olives. I like when they shake it in the little tin.
Okay.
I like the whole. I like
the
whole
ritual.
ritual.
No point to shaking.
No, it gets cold. Yeah.
Fair.
And then they double strip. The guy that made the perfect one drinks martinis. He knows what's up.
He just gave you straight up alcohol.
He goes, how much? He said to me, he goes, how dry do you want? I said, see, now we're off to a good start.
Oh, that's what they mean by how
now
dry.
We're off to a good start.
How much vermouth do you want?
The drier the martini, the less vermouth there is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anybody else have
I didn't know that.
Did you have a martini? Anybody? Have you ever ordered a martini anywhere?
Yes.
No?
Yeah, Beto knows. Beto's giving a thumbs up.
Beto's ordered a martini?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all he drinks, he says.
Really? That's all you drink?
It's a big glass of
three
ice cold booze.
Ew, olives? Gross.
Like that.
Really? Okay.
Like that.
Really?
Yeah. Two drinks and you're off to the races.
I'm having fun. I need to try this.
Yeah.
I did have a.
Do you prefer vodka or gin?
More.
Okay.
Whatever,
you don't have
whatever
a preference?
we got. No. Whatever we got. Let's go. I did order a mule. A
Moscow mule.
A Jameson mule.
Jameson mule.
Jameson mule. It was nice.
Those aren't bad.
It was nice.
It's a Jameson mule.
It's ginger beer, Jameson in his case, and a little ginger ale, typically in a squeeze of lime, usually served in a copper mug over ice.
It was good.
They
are
nice.
good. They're refreshing.
At Islands.
At Islands. Did they give you the copper mug?
The copper mug.
Yeah. That's
after
fun.
a flag football game.
I do like the copper mug.
It was cool.
It's festive.
Yes,
I like
that.
I like anything that comes in a nice glass. You give me a non-traditional glass, I'm in.
But that's something you can ask for. To his point, you don't need to get a martini. You can just be like, "Hey, I want this, and can you get it on this glass?" And they'll do it for you.
He likes the ritual of it.
Yeah, and I like martinis.
Well,
a well-made martini.
Technically, it's not a martini.
Bloop, bloop. Just a little bit. Just sometimes the essence, DeMarco, the essence of the vermouth can permeate the glass bottle, very lightly perfume the glass.
What's the other alcohol?
I like gin.
So you just order a gin, a double.
No, it is. It's more than a double.
Okay,
and it's
then
a martini.
Triple and shake it. Okay.
It is a Hendrix martini up with olives, very dry.
Okay.
You're getting claps over here.
Yes.
You can
So take some Hendrix, put 3 olives, and serve it up.
No, you got to get it cold. We're not going to just all of a sudden do this thing.
Okay.
And if you
Cold
shake
Hendrix.
it, you're going to get a little bit of the water from the melted ice, just a teeny tiny bit to take a little bit of that snap out of the gin.
Wow, I'm afraid to make a martini for you.
Dirty martini?
What's
no.
That's too much vermouth.
No, that's olive juice.
No.
Yeah, that's not. I don't prefer that. That's not my thing.
That does not sound good.
I don't.
That sounds like a stomach turner.
I don't think so either. But that's why they don't. You don't have to put it
has
in.
interesting taste.
So what's a Cosmo? Isn't that a martini?
Cranberry, lime, and vodka.
That sounds good.
It is
That
good.
sounds good.
And sometimes they'll put a little simple
That's
syrup.
the Sex in the City drink.
Oh,
right.
that's so good, man.
Yeah, that's
they're
the one.
They're fantastic.
The Sex in the City, but the more alcohol, the better.
They're
That
fantastic.
thing went through the moon when that show came out.
They're great, and they're face erasers.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I ordered then I've had a martini. I ordered a Cosmo one.
Yeah, it's just it's a cranberry martini,
college.
basically.
Everybody at the bar looked at me like I was crazy. Like I'm not supposed to be ordering Cosmos?
Why not?
That's what I said.
They're delicious.
It's delicious, and I got hammered. Great,
they're
thank
delicious.
you. This is the point why I'm
now,
here.
when you sugar rim the edge of the
might have had
glass,
sugar
and you
on
had
it.
a little, I don't know, something like an umbrella or
I thought
something.
the sugar was a nice touch.
Hey, I'm not going to judge you. You want to sugar your rim? Sugar your rim.
They were.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a good weekend. It was a good weekend. Laura, you had a good weekend?
I did. I had an eventful weekend, so I went to the East LA Classic on Friday. Shout out to Garfield and Roosevelt and the athletic director for Garfield, Lorenzo, who was amazing, took care of us. Oh, really? Great guy.
Wait, did Beto say I know the guy?
Yeah.
No way.
Shocker.
No way. Beto knows everybody.
Oh, really?
Beto,
Yeah, Lorenzo was
Beto,
great. But
if I get in trouble, you're my first call.
he said if he gets in trouble, you're his first call.
Good call.
I did notice how much bodies there was there. And I even joked with Jonathan, who went from our social media team. I said, they have more people in the stands than a UCLA game.
Ooh, that's
And I was like, and I'm a UCLA fan, okay? Don't look at me, Greg.
How many people were there?
14,000 apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, about 14,000
That's
people.
terrific. That's
a huge
that
game.
puts a smile on my face.
Beto
That's
said
terrific.
it's low.
That's awesome,
it's usually 25.
Oh,
You know some of those kids have endorsements already?
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no,
This ain't high school
cows
anymore.
out of the barn, dude. It's not. It's pro sports. Dude, have you ever watched like an 8U baseball game? They show up with more drip than anything you've ever seen in your life.
And guns. We're tracking these kids already.
I know.
Oh my God.
Radar guns. Let's be specific.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Radar guns.
Yeah.
I didn't mean guns. I mean radar guns.
Well, I haven't been able
Everybody paused. I'm like, wait, radar guns.
Then when you did it, the hand
radar
motion.
gun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when the
sorry.
finger didn't come out, I knew we were all
I
right.
also almost bumped in, literally physically almost bumped into somebody at Disneyland because I was there on Saturday with my boyfriend and his family. We almost bumped into Steve Avila from the
Big
Rams.
Steve.
That sounds right.
Maui. Yeah, be glad you didn't bump into him.
You'd be on your back.
He's
Yeah.
a big boy.
That's a big
He's
dude.
a big boy.
Yeah. Would you give him another contract right now? You seen enough?
I like him.
Me too.
I like him a lot.
I think there's an upside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. I think he likes playing football.
Yeah.
I think that it's weird because his very first year in the league, he played every snap on offense.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't miss a play, not one play.
In the most complicated offense known to man.
Right.
Yeah.
And then last year, he missed almost the entire season.
Yeah.
And then this year, he's kind of been in and out of the line. I don't know whether I trust the health, but I trust the player.
I like him because he responded to a challenge.
Yeah.
Justin Dietich was out for his job. He really was. And he got healthy fast and hasn't looked back since. So I've always liked Steve. Steve's a great dude.
Yeah,
He's a great interview. And he's a good football player.
I was so like, I don't want to say what's up, even though we almost bumped into each other twice. But I also saw Beto on Saturday.
Of all the guys on the Rams that I've spoken to,
Yeah.
Steve Avila is the guy that you could chat up the easiest on the entire team.
Oh, yeah.
He is an incredibly nice, easy guy to talk to. You'd still be there chatting with him right now.
Yeah, I
Good
just
dude.
wouldn't talk to him in Spanish, right,
Yeah.
DeMarco?
That was my fault.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
know.
And he was more mad at me than you were because I told Laura, go up to Steve and ask him questions in Spanish. Okay, well, Steve doesn't like to answer questions in Spanish.
Okay.
Right. So he told Laura that right in front of me, and I'm like,
Well, he doesn't speak Spanish. Not that he doesn't want to.
He can, I guess. He just doesn't want to, or maybe he can't. I don't know.
He can't. Kobe Turner speaks Spanish.
Kobe Turner speaks fluent Spanish
Yes.
and is more than willing to do so. But Steve, he struggles with it.
I was already on the fence. Now I really dislike Kobe Turner
Because
he's good at everything. You
Yeah.
can't be good at everything. You
Yeah.
can't be literally a professional level musician.
Uh-huh.
A
singer.
He is a professional football player, a very good professional football player.
Could make the Pro Bowl.
He could make the Pro Bowl, and you're telling me that he
wait.
learned how to speak Spanish?
And he's a father.
And he's a dad? I mean, come on, bro. Was he like good at math too? Like
Yes.
probably.
Wait until you meet his dad.
Oh, is his dad one of those?
Twice as impressive. Oh, yeah. Right. You
I
hate
don't
it.
like that.
I know.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hey, YouTube customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Game 3 of the World Series, about an hour and a half from right now. Greg's going to hop in. A little first pitch coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav on ESPN LA.
Catch Sedano and Cap every weekday morning on ESPN LA, where the entertainment stands tall, even if Sedano doesn't.
I'm walking up to Wemby, right? I get to Wemby to interview him. The camera guy, who's one of our old school, like, long-time ESPN camera guys.
Right.
I could see him talking to the director, and he says, can I just shoot them both? Can I just move back to shoot them both? Because I can't get George in the frame if I have to just shoot Victor's head. And I start cracking up. And I look at him, and I just said, and I shrug my shoulders. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I hope he says yes, because there's no, I mean, or whatever. Like, I don't care.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Orgavada Zona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be. Because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together. So you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles offers more state-of-the-art cell and gene therapies than any other pediatric hospital on the West Coast? These breakthrough treatments are rewriting the playbook for serious diseases like cancer, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, hemophilia, and sickle cell disease, helping kids walk, run, and go for their goals. So put your child on the West Coast #1 team for cell and gene therapy. To learn more, visit chla.org.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
We go together. Better than birds of a feather, you and me.
Hey.
Is this going to be the concert in the middle of the game tonight?
Yeah.
What
that was horrible.
Was that?
It was too long.
It was not necessary.
It was too long.
Like, I understand this for cancer and the whole thing, and Stand Up for Cancer is an amazing, amazing organization. Standing with the signs, I love it. I think it's amazing to
It's
do
a
that.
powerful moment when you get that many people to be quiet.
Right.
Yeah.
Quiet,
Hold on.
holding up,
I'm a sucker for you.
and then you hold up the sign. It says who you're talking for, you're standing up for, and that's amazing. I don't need them singing afterwards. That has nothing to do with any of this.
Wait, hold on.
I'm a sucker for
that one. What part?
MasterCard must have spent a lot of money.
Yeah,
I hope they don't spend any more money.
Enjoy
Just
entertainment,
do
fellas.
the Stand Up for Cancer with those signs. That's all.
You guys don't need entertainment for your baseball?
Baseball is the entertainment.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know.
Also, the game was so good.
It was. I know.
It was so good,
yeah.
and it was flying, and it was a pitcher's duel where it was going back and forth and back and forth. 8-pitch inning, 10-pitch inning, 7-pitch inning, 11-pitch inning. It was amazing, and we had to stop and wait.
It doesn't drive me crazy, quite honestly, simply because the sponsors, the networks, they're paying so much money for the right to broadcast this stuff. They're trying to make their money back.
What's the company?
I get it.
That's
I
finally,
didn't care who it was.
Yeah.
Could have been Celine Dion. I wouldn't care.
What's the company that's on the helmets now?
Oh, the Strauss.
That's
it's
new.
It's like workwear.
Yeah,
like
that's what
Dickies.
I mean. But they're on the helmet. I mean, that's new. I mean,
they're not doing a concert.
But you need. I mean, you got to pay off the sponsors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got to make them happy.
I would prefer if we could just move through it. Like, it honestly,
people are
disrupted
happy with
the
that.
flow.
Yeah.
It disrupted the flow of the game a little bit, but whatever.
Yeah.
Look, Dodgers went into Toronto, got a split, which I think, that's the mission accomplished. Coming back tonight, win tonight, and you can take a really good position going into Game 4. The question is, do you get – I don't even want to say do you get a Yamamoto because that's on another planet. But do you get a quality performance that allows you to really mitigate your bullpen problems, or do you get what we got with Snell, which, by the way, it wasn't terrible.
No.
It just wasn't great. It was kind of typical, right? It was a typical major league performance where, okay, he's in trouble, we got to go to the pen, and then kaboom, the whole thing went haywire.
That was the 6th inning, right?
Yeah.
That all the same. So through the first 5, all he had really given up was the 2-run home run, which was really, really big. But at the same time, he actually didn't pitch poorly at all.
No, it just
6th inning.
wasn't what he had done previously.
No, and it wasn't what he had done, but he was also all the way outside. He never really fully had it. He was walking a lot.
He was fighting,
which is typical of Snell. I think
Did you say fighting.
Yeah, he was fighting himself.
Yeah, he was. So I mean, but that's probably what to expect from Glasnow tonight. Is a guy that's going to live a little bit outside of the strike zone. He likes to attack. He is more of an attack pitcher, but he is a very K dependent. He's looking
and they
for
don't
the
strike out much.
They don't strike out at all.
Something's got to give.
Yeah.
So if he's walking dudes and he's giving up a little bit of contact, it could mean a very long night for Glasnow. But I really hope that he looks like he has for the whole postseason.
So let's say you get 5-6 innings out of Glasnow, and let's say the game is still close. Okay,
Yeah.
it's 2-2, it's 3-2, it's 4-3. Like it's a game. It's like they're very much hanging in the balance. Who's next?
Yeah, that's such a good question.
Like, who is next? Because Roki is at the back, right? Or at least in the highest leverage moment. That could show up in the 8th inning potentially. But
are you in the lineup?
Are you back to Sheehan again?
I don't know if you can go right back to Sheehan like that.
Okay.
It depends. Is this a clean inning?
Let's say Glass it's the end of the 5th inning. It's 4-3, and you got to go to the bullpen.
So in the 6th inning, it's 4-3. I think that's it's either him or Robleski. I think you go with Robleski because he actually looked pretty good, and then hope that he can get through 2.
Yeah,
that seems like a good spot for him.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
That seems like a good spot for him.
None of those guys
fill
me with confidence.
No, they're all dented cans. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
They're labelless dented cans.
What are you complaining about? But
does there anybody that gives you confidence outside of Roki in that bullpen?
I'm hoping
now take it the other way. Is there anybody in the Toronto bullpen that would give them confidence?
No, I don't think it's something that you're at a disadvantage. But the way that the Dodgers are scoring is the problem.
Right.
Like if this were once we get into the bullpen, first 1 to 10 wins, okay. But the Dodgers aren't scoring. Even when they've gotten into the bullpen, they just have not. But it's not just this. They haven't really swung the bats all that well. Even when the days Shohei gets 3 home runs, they score 5 runs. They hit 2 home runs in Game 2. They only scored 5 runs. Like, they're not getting those big hits with a ton of guys on base. We saw, what was it, Game 1? I forget what inning it was. The 2nd inning where you had the bases loaded with only 1 out, back-to-back outs with nothing happening. They haven't had that hit where 3 runs come in. They haven't had that hit where you put or an inning where you score 3 or 4 runs in an inning and then back it up with 1 or 2 more after that. They're just not scoring. In the top, Ohtani's monster game aside, he's been really quiet. Mookie's been silent. Freddie's been silent. They're not scoring. So that bullpen, I'm with you guys that Toronto's bullpen is pretty lousy, but the problem is they're not hitting anybody. And the Dodger bullpen is lousy, but the Blue Jays are scoring off of them.
They will hit.
So it's a great point. So against Savage, they had 15 base runners against Savage.
Yeah.
They were there. They just couldn't get that big
knockout.
hit to the knockout to knock him out. I really hope that tonight against Scherzer they can do that, because Scherzer is just not the same guy he was in 2019.
No,
he's not.
He's totally different.
But he can't have a turn back the clock day on you if you let him hang around.
It can always happen, but
more.
he's not a strikeout pitcher anymore. He's not a ground ball pitcher. He's a fly ball pitcher. And it's a little bit cold today, so the ball doesn't fly really all that well.
I think you're going to get the best version. Whatever he's got left, you're going to get it tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, this is probably the last time he pitches ever, right? Unless the gig goes to Game 7.
Right.
Maybe you see him again in a Game 7 situation. But this is very likely it for him. He's going to empty the tank.
You would think so. I don't see him going longer than 5.
I think you can get him out of there fast.
I think you should be able
but
to
if you
get him
don't-
out of there fast. And I like the lineup change that they did, where they moved Muncy up and they moved Teo down. Teo's in the.
Boy, he's been ice cold too.
Yeah, well, because he swings at every splitter in the dirt every single time. It's very frustrating. But yeah, there's so they moved him up. So now you're going to go lefty righty, lefty righty, lefty righty. And that's going to move Teo down to the 6th spot. I like that better. He hits better for some reason in that 6th spot.
Are football players particularly superstitious?
Come on.
Are they?
Dude,
if you're in a
remember
sport-
us at the parade?
Yeah.
You don't split poles.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to
I
know
will
what that
walk a
means.
mile to
Yeah.
correct that.
Okay.
Yes, we're
So
superstitious.
you don't know what splitting poles means?
No.
You don't know what split poles?
No.
Okay, so this is a pole. If you're walking this way, we're walking together and we do that.
Yeah, you can't split.
Splitting the pole.
Gotcha.
So we walk on the same side.
yeah,
so if you go that way, I'll come back around.
Got it.
Yeah, superstition.
Baseball players, wildly superstitious.
Yeah.
Baseball people, wildly superstitious.
Super.
I don't like messing with too much of the lineup when this lineup's put together a 10-2 record. Okay, I know they're not hitting. I know they're not
Right.
scoring a ton of runs. I know that Andy Pajes.
Who's messing with the lineup?
But that's messed
Just
around. They've done
order.
that already.
I-
They've done that
I
order
understand.
already.
I understand, but I just kind of let's just keep running
the
this
lineup?
out there.
What am I
Lineups,
missing?
it's the same group of guys.
Same people. They're just moving some of the guys
The order.
around.
They're changing the
So
order.
who is dropping down? Who's
Teo
Muncy
moved
going
down.
towards the front,
Yeah.
Teo going towards the back.
Yeah,
I don't mind
Teo's
that.
in the
Yeah.
6th spot now, and
Yeah.
Muncy's in the 5 spot. When before it was flip-flop.
I
And also
like-
they also
Okay.
took Kike and moved him down and moved Edmund up.
I would take Pajes out of the 9 just to try to get a different energy.
Where would you put him?
Just 8. Just flip flop
Okay.
8 and 9. Just
Put
try,
Tommy back at the
just
bottom.
try to
leadoff,
get
yeah.
somebody. It's like a double leadoff situation,
leadoff,
right? Pajes is so cold, but you got to leave him out there. He's your best defensive outfielder at this point. He also hit more home runs on your team than anybody not named Shohei Ohtani.
True.
So he could run into one at any given point. But my God, he's an automatic out at this point.
He's tough, and it goes back further. Do you know he's something like 8 for his last 80?
I know.
8 for 80.
That's not very good.
It's
That's not good math.
It's not a small sample size
That's
anymore.
not
bad
very
math.
good.
When was he ever good, like both at the same time?
The middle of the season,
Yeah, he
was
was run, right?
amazing.
He was a
What do you
really
have, like
good player.
26, 27 home
Oh, my
runs.
God.
He was an all-star caliber player. Like
At one point, we were talking about his hose. and
He
was
had a great
yes.
season. Like not a good season. He had a
Oh,
great
my
season
God.
for his second year in the big leagues to be as effective as he was. He was
Baseball-
great.
Baseball gods.
They
See, for Mookie to be well,
They
you got to
just-
take it from Pajes.
Right.
And I'm
They-
good with that.
But then Mookie's got to stay well.
Right.
Mookie has
Right.
not been well. Mookie has not been well. All right, we'll continue this conversation. But coming up next is the Fantasy Springs Best Of. You tell us what was your best of the weekend. Give us a call right now, 877-710-3776, and we'll decide who has a best of. That's next on the Trav and DeMarco afternoon show on ESPN LA. And DeMarco, I was pretty good on Prize Picks this weekend. I'm just telling you.
Somebody sent me a tweet.
I was pretty
Yes.
good on Prize. Did they tell you about my win?
They said, "Thank you, Trav." I'm
There-
like, send it to
there-
him.
there
That was
you go.
awesome.
So Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, and Daniel Jones. It's a three-way, right? Under on Jalen, less than on Dak, and more than on Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Bang, right? 20 got me 120.
You got
go.
them Chauncey Billups
There-
X-ray
I-
glasses.
We got it, right? Hey, I got to win. And that's what Prize Picks is. You pick more or less, and you can get paid. And you're watching these guys' games that you might not be watching otherwise. It can be incredibly fun. And right now, Prize Picks is offering stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. For instance, tonight, if you wanted to go Austin Reaves, more on points, threes, and assists, you can pick all of them in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today. Use my code TRAV, T-R-A-V, to get $50 in lineups. After you play your first $5 lineup, that's code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after your first $5 play. Prize Picks. It is good to be right.
The Lake Show lives here.
The purple and gold are heating up after Austin Reaves dropped a career high 51-point masterpiece on the Kings.
Three-pointer by Austin. Good again. They can't stop him.
Playing like Luka tonight. Tonight, the Lakers roll into Crypto.com Arena on a 2-game winning streak, ready to host the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I can't dance at all. What did you call it, Funchy? The Caucasian two-step. Yes, that's what I got. I got
What's
this.
the Caucasian two-step? The white man's overbite?
Yeah, yes, I got that too.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
And by the way, this is First Pitch, and what does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. Jim Beam, people are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025, James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart. And we did this last week. There was a little line that we had there.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah, no, so there's a line there already. It's below the line.
Yeah, somebody's been nipping.
Someone keeps taking little nips of this. And it's not a lot. It's just enough to get it so it goes a
first
little
time the line moves.
The
line
first
is
time he
moving.
did it was 3/4 full.
Right. And now it is down to the bottom line when there's two lines to tell you where you're
We
at.
should get one of those breathalyzers.
I don't know if it's Reese. Reese is back there right now. I don't know if it's him.
Reese doesn't
I don't
drink.
know if it's Graham when he was back there on Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is. But
Maybe
someone...
it's a collective. Maybe they're all taking a little nip.
You might. I got a text. I should drink Manhattan.
That was
I
weird.
like Manhattan.
That was so weird, Greg.
What was that? What were you doing?
I whispered, or maybe it was me.
Or maybe it was you.
Wow. Threw us off the case.
You could make a Manhattan with that Jim Beam.
You sure
I
can.
do. I like Manhattans. Manhattans are that's
They're good.
That's my
They
grown-up
come
drink.
in the good glass too.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not snobby about it. I'm not. I don't care.
Yeah?
Just give me the Manhattan. I don't care about the
You want
ice
it in
cube.
a paper cup?
Not a paper cup.
Well, then you do care.
But I'm not specific about
well,
the glass.
that's my point. If it
and the
doesn't,
ice
it either
cube.
matters or it doesn't.
The only
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
how it's made.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
and the ice makes
Oh.
all the difference in the world.
No, how it's shaken makes a difference.
Bruh, just put it in front of me. Let's go.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
And if you use bad fridge ice, you're going to taste that piece of
Oh.
salmon that's got
Well, I've
freezer
never
burn.
made one at home.
No.
No, I mean I get it at
No.
the bar. I
Yeah.
assume he's
That's
making
why
it, right?
they use good ice at the bar
Yeah,
typically.
okay.
The
Yeah.
whiskey ice, you have the actual big ice.
The cube or the
You
sphere.
guys would not
the
convince me
sphere.
ice
I
is
kind of like the
different.
sphere.
Get
to
an
be
ice
honest with you.
machine. It's the best investment ever.
It's very different.
He's got 7 ice machines.
I've got multiple ice machines.
I only have one because I don't have the counter space.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay.
Some of them don't need. They just need.
Do you have an
freezer
ice
space.
machine, DeAndre?
I don't have ice machine.
One in the fridge, right?
Just one in the fridge, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Bad ice.
That
Man,
is
I got
very
the-
bad
Don't
ice.
make drinks with that.
Man, I got
Go
those
buy the
plastic
go to
ones
the
with
liquor
the
store.
hole, the plastic tray.
I've got those too.
Yeah,
Those are
that's
fine if
all.
like you're gonna like throw in a cooler or whatever. But
Hey,
if you need
you
real
have
ice,
that's all you have?
Yeah, that's all. I
Oh,
used
no.
to. I used to have one of those silicone
I
ones
have
for the
that.
molds for the molds for the
Yeah.
square.
Oh.
It made the ice taste weird now.
Really?
because it's open in the freezer.
Yeah.
And whatever else is
Yeah.
in the freezer,
So
it's going to pick up that
Did you
stuff.
ever have the metal one?
I did.
Did
I
you?
do it. The one with the
That you had
thing.
to pull up?
Yeah.
Never could work that thing.
Never. It was
God.
the metal would
Oh, it is.
fuse to the ice.
It was terrible. I
Yeah.
hated the thing. You're lucky
Yeah.
you got the plastic. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's talk
The
about
silicone.
the best of the weekend. If you want to get in on this, 877-710-3776, and the best caller will win a Fantasy Springs Resort Casino weekend getaway. You will score a 2-night hotel stay, golf or bowling, plus dinner for two, but you got to call right now, 877-710-3776. Let's take our first one. Let's go to Burbank and Richard. Richard, what was your best of the weekend?
Hey there. Well, I know it's not football, but I got to choose Yamamoto because nothing can come close to what he did with the second complete game and saving the series, really.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good call. I got questions, though. That's a good call.
What are your questions?
I got questions. You know, we were
About?
talking about it before the show.
About
what are the
Yamamoto?
questions?
2017. He wasn't even here.
Oh.
Yeah. I got questions.
What are the questions?
Well, ask a question.
How'd you know to hit him?
Because he's a person on Earth and pays attention to his teammates?
I mean, it's 2017. He wasn't even here.
It
Did he even
doesn't
know
matter.
that happened?
Do you think he knows who Jackie Robinson is? He never saw
I
that.
know he knows who Jackie Robinson is.
Do you think he knows who Sandy
That's got
Koufax
nothing
was?
to do with
Do
you.
you think he knows who Barry Bonds
Yeah,
is?
I mean,
of course, but
or
he's got
Alex
nothing. You weren't even
Rodriguez?
here.
Dude, if you
Does he think he's heard of
put on
steroids?
a Dodger cap
Yeah.
uniform, the Astro thing is in your DNA,
I got you.
especially if you're going to
They
be
stole it. I
a
got
real
you.
guy. And
Okay.
Springer, look, Yamamoto did not miss a trick. Not one.
Didn't
right?
miss anything.
Nothing.
All of a sudden.
Except for whoop, right up underneath his
There was
chin.
two.
Okay.
Twice.
I got questions.
Twice.
That's all.
And he moved away from that pitch. He probably should have let him hit it in the stomach. But
Yeah.
he moved.
So you
the
go
whole thing.
punch me in the face for something he did 10 years ago.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
I wasn't even there.
That he didn't move. Will Smith was just like pop, pop, pop. He didn't move his glove, and then all of a sudden Springer gets
Bow.
two.
Gets one in the shoulder.
My
gets one
respect
in the
for him
stomach.
went up.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty great.
And he stood there. I loved it.
All right, so
Yeah.
Richard has Yamamoto. Let's try Mike in Seal Beach next. Mike, what was your best of the weekend?
Hey, boys, a little less stressful with no Rams and USC this weekend, I'll tell you that. Getting ready for first pitch, but I got to give some love to our Kings, man. They are on a heater right now. Points in 4 straight really tough road games. St. Louis, Dallas, Nashville, Chicago last night. That is more of my best of the week because they haven't got off to a really good start at crypto. But, man, they are road warriors. I'll tell you that. They're killing it right now in this mini little 4-game winning streak on a tough roadie.
Yeah, we talked about that. Thanks for the call, Mike. We talked about earlier last week when this road trip and opportunity kind of come together. So Mike's got the Kings as his best of the weekend. Let's go to another Seal Beach. We're blowing up in Seal Beach, DeMarco.
Hey.
Brett in Seal Beach. Brett, what do you got?
Trav, Brett Hardy, fellow Gaucho.
Oh,
How you
hey,
doing?
Brett. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. My best of the weekend is truly simply being a Rams fan. We didn't even play this weekend, and we get the W's with the Niners loss and the Atlanta loss. And why not throw in the Rams trade today?
Isn't that gorgeous? You know what? I wound up at Dave & Buster's watching football with my daughter, and I was around a bunch of Niners fans.
Okay.
Oh, my God. You want to talk about glorious.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Just watching them.
Houston put it on them.
Put it on them.
Yeah,
Put it on them.
They really did.
I'm cheering.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good weekend for doing nothing.
No
Get a little
doubt.
healthy, pick up a cornerback, which we'll talk about a little bit later
That
on
kind
as
of
well.
evens out one loss right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
There you go. All right, let's try a couple more. Let's go to Gerardo in Compton. Gerardo, what was your best of the weekend?
Hey, the best of the weekend was the Packers beating the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers finally having a great tight end after all these years, and having a first-round wide receiver that Aaron Rodgers never had.
Did you say first-round wide
I
receiver?
believe that's what I
Did
heard.
you say
Yeah,
wide
I
wide
believe-
receiver? Did you specify?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Wide.
I thought you said white
Hey,
wide receiver. Oh,
hey, I heard it too.
You heard that too?
Yeah,
Okay.
I heard
I think
that
we
too.
all
Low-key, I
heard that.
it
We
too.
all heard
Yeah.
He had Jordy Nelson.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he had Jordy Nelson.
I was going to
Yeah.
point that out.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
As you should have.
He's
but
had one.
He had Jordy Nelson.
I think Gerardo's taking himself out of the running. Let's try another one here. Let's go to Gilbert in Glendale. Gilbert, what do you got?
Hey, guys, my best of the weekend is a 50-piece by Austin Reaves. And not only that, showing Luka Doncic how it was done, baby. Let's go. Lakers out, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hard to beat. All right, let's figure this out. I think we come down to, we got to pick one of these three. Richard, who was talking about Yamamoto. We've got Brett, who's the Rams fan, who is reveling in the Niners collapse.
That's a good
then
one.
Gilbert with Austin Reaves dropping 50.
Rams fan is bronze because
Okay.
nothing happened and they lost.
Okay, so Gilbert or Richard?
Oh, my God. AR had a game, didn't he?
He sure did.
I mean.
But can I counterpoint?
Yeah.
Regular season, that was in the World Series.
Okay. You beat me to it. I got to go with Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
How much does it matter if he would have gotten one more assist?
Still,
and he
it's
had
in the
and he
postseason.
hit a 50-point triple-double.
It would be
That's so rare to get a
that's
50-point
for
triple-double.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's also October.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I totally
Yeah,
agree with
Yamamoto.
you.
And
I'm just trying to figure out another way
that
to
goes
give
with
it to
both.
who is
It's
it, Gilbert?
October for Yamamoto, and it's October for Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
So we'll give it to Richard. And Richard, you win. The best of is presented
Try
by
it, Gilbert.
Fantasy Springs Resort Casino, a deluxe desert resort casino located just minutes from Palm Springs. And you, Richard, win a Fantasy Springs Resort Casino weekend getaway and score a 2-night hotel stay, golf or bowling, plus dinner for two.
He got a white wide receiver and a black running back. Yeah, that's what he wanted forever.
Yeah, well,
got him.
White running backs are
It's the accent.
Rare.
Get out of those accents.
Dude, I'm so hurt for Scatterboo.
I know,
I'm
that
so
sucks.
hurt
that was
for him.
so sad.
he was so much fun. He's brought excitement to the game.
Now, think about that.
Yeah.
If that team, if it had Neighbors and Scatterboo.
Oh, my God. Okay, here, I'll say it. I didn't think it was possible for that kid to be good in the NFL.
Scatterbo?
There's no way that's going to translate to the next level.
Yeah.
There he is.
He was killing it. And like you
Concussion
said,
machine,
this
yes.
is stupid, but it's even if they're not winning a bunch of games, they're fun to watch.
Yes. They
And that
were
makes
exciting.
a huge difference. At least it brings fun, it brings excitement, it brings hope. And him and Dart together, it felt very unsustainable because both of them need, like, dude, you guys need to get down. You need to get out of bounds. Like, this is not something that's going to last
doing what you're
forever.
doing. Yeah.
But it's fun to watch.
And you're in New York. Have fun with it. Go ahead. Don't be afraid of it.
Unlike
They
the
love it. They
Raiders.
embrace it.
They're just a pain to watch.
You got
Yeah,
Tyler
it
Lockett
hurts.
now? Come on.
Yeah, he's going to save the season.
Yeah, he's going to save.
It's all-
He's going to save everything.
Is he going to play
You,
quarterback?
Tyler Lockett.
he can throw.
Hey, Gino knows Tyler Lockett at least.
Yeah, they know each other's moves. All right,
Yeah.
one last quick little Dodger thing.
Yes.
If, let's say this thing goes 5 or 6 games, which it feels like it's going to, if not 7.
Yeah.
Will Smith right smack in the middle of the MVP at this point?
Absolutely. If I had to add one to the
Yeah.
best of the weekend,
Yeah.
Will Smith would have been that guy because what he's doing, he is very, very square right in the middle of the MVP conversation if they win the World Series.
I think so too.
Does Rortvet get a small one? Does he get
Just
a small?
keeping him alive?
He gets a participation trophy.
Right, just give him
You
the
know
same
what?
award, just smaller.
Here's what
Yeah,
Rortvet
yeah,
gets.
yeah.
He's going to get a World Series ring.
Yeah.
He's going to get a World Series share, and he's going to get a
Yes.
look from somebody probably as good as he did.
You got your op.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you
He's not
this.
the backup next year.
Huh?
If he's not the backup next
No,
year.
they're still going to do rushing.
I think so, or
they'll do
put him-
rushing.
they can move one
They
of
got a
them.
lot invested in rushing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Interesting. Yeah.
Was watching Will Smith. Did you guys stick around for the postgame show on Fox at all after the game?
No.
So they brought Will Smith on with Big Papi and Jeter and A-Rod and Kevin Burkhardt. And we did fine with our interview with Will
Oh,
Smith.
really?
I'm
I was
just
going to
telling
say,
you-
did they get something out of him?
I'm just telling you we did fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
no, Will Smith isn't one to be very enjoyable on the radio.
He's
or
not
TV.
the most quotable player
Yeah.
in the locker room.
Now watch.
Yeah.
When he retires, going right to the media. He's going to be great.
Look, look,
He's
I
gonna
think
be
he
great.
goes away and is never seen
if
again.
he's slow playing this, it's the greatest slow play in the history of the
telling you,
world.
watch.
But I love him.
The guy
Yeah.
who needs to go straight in the
Keep hitting.
booth is Kershaw. He's fantastic.
100%.
At
Let him
that.
go.
He
Yeah.
is not just good. He could call the World Series next year and be the #1 analyst. Easy.
Suck it, big dumper.
Yeah.
He was
good.
so
and he's
good with it.
insightful. He knows what's up right away. He's funny. He's got a little edge.
Yeah,
it's
and
great.
he'll tell you what the pitcher is thinking, doing, and
Yeah.
like, oh, this is what I would do in this situation.
Yep.
He's really, really good.
It is a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. The Lakers are back at home tonight after last night's win against Sacramento. React with us all day leading up to pregame coverage at 6. Then it's Lakers Blazers tipping off at 7:30. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Little Far Side coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Sedano and Cap are flexing their sports knowledge and their biceps.
I mean, Cappy's Bymans were kicking.
Well,
Beto was saying that Tijuana HGH you're using is working.
Jorge's Primo goes down to TJ for me.
So
don't put me on. Don't put me on, dude. No, that's true, man. His Primo. I give him $200.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, don't face your insurance company alone. For over 20 years, Avner Gadd has helped homeowners across Southern California fight back when insurers delay, deny, or underpay. From unlivable homes to pushy contractors, don't let fine print or insurance games decide your future. Call 818-917-5256 or visit AvnerGatt.com. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HBC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
John Ireland here with the Hall of Famer.
Saturday,
Big
brother.
Game James Worthy for iSpot Active.
Love
Check
it.
out their website, ICEBODactive.com.
This is the new concept for icing. John, I love it.
iSpot Active sells form-fitted stretch shirts and pants with pockets that hold ice-cold gel packs. Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. Got to get yours before they're sold out. Take it from James Worthy. Start feeling better today at iSpotActive.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Sedano. I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I got to do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood carpet and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
All right, so two things I was thinking about Max Scherzer tonight. You know who he reminds me of? It's like sports is cinematic, right? You think?
Indeed, very much so.
Very much so. Gladiator, one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
Max reminds me of Tigress of Gaul. Remember that guy?
You have to refresh my memory.
That's the guy the Emperor brought out of retirement to fight Maximus.
Okay.
Right, the guy with the face shield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's one last
Maximus
try.
got him, right?
He killed him.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
I was going to say, good.
It was a hell of a fight, and
Yeah.
they kind of fixed it with the Tigers and everything.
Yeah.
But this is his last great stand. Like you said, Scherzer may never pitch again. This is it.
I'm with you. I'm with
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
I do not like seeing that guy on the mound. For
No, not at all.
No.
At all.
He's competitive.
Yes.
He's crazy, and he was at one point one of the best pitchers you're ever going to see. And anybody, what that stupid line? I'm not as good as I once was, but I can be as good as I was once.
One time.
Yeah.
And that could be tonight. And like I said, it's in the air. That greatness is in the air for everyone. Even he can catch it. I was trying to tell Michael when he was in here. He reminds me of another boxer named Andy Lee. Andy Lee he's a white dude from England, I think, or across the water.
Okay.
But he trained in Detroit.
Okay.
So he's not afraid to fight. And he was a B- B+ fighter, so he couldn't be champions, but he could whoop us.
Yeah.
So they would try to feed him to these young up-and-comers, and he would just knock these dudes out. It was just
He's a professional.
professional.
Yeah.
One time,
Yeah.
if you slip up, I can get you. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking with Max Scherzer. But anyway, So I was looking at stuff for what to talk about today, and I came across this. Deion Dawkins and A'Shawn Robinson, former Ram, A'Shawn Robinson,
Good
get into
Ram.
heated fight after a Bills blowout. Did you see the Bills blow out the Panthers?
Yes.
There was a fight after. No shock Deion Dawkins got into a dust-up.
Okay.
He's that sort of dude. But A'Shawn Robinson, I told Greg, I was surprised the dude had a pulse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a big dude.
Slow to anger.
Go out there and play, but
Yeah.
he's not the dude you would think that would be out there fighting. And this is a full-blown Donnybrook right here. But it did get me thinking. When I was doing Good Morning Football, this is back in March. Remember I was going there, coming to the morning show?
Yep.
Well, I did one with Deion Dawkins.
Okay.
And he came in, and he had his, like, some braids with, like, these, what do you call those? Almost like Serena Williams.
Like the beads?
But bigger.
We had dice.
Almost like dice, but the big ones, that like the marbles with the cord in between that you do with little girls' hair.
Yeah.
So he had that all over his head, and he was dressed colorfully, and he walked in, and I'm just looking at the dude like, really?
He has some chains on, too? He has some ice on?
His drip was very modern, right?
Got you.
Right. So we start talking. He's a funny dude. We had a great time on the show. But I start messing with him a little bit. Like, I think I can beat you. I think I can whoop your ass. You know, I'm just messing with him.
Yeah.
So he's starting to get upset. I'm thinking we're kidding around. He's starting to really get mad. So then it goes in our ear, let's take this outside. So we do. There's a field back there. So we're going to line up and do a one-on-one. And I'm looking at this dude. I'm like, you know we're kidding, right?
Yeah.
And he's lining up, spitting, blowing snot rockets, digging in. Now, this is what? Not 2 months or a month since he, like, was off the field. So he's still in playoff loss mode.
Right.
So he's digging in, doing all this stuff, and now there's cameras out there. The makeup people is out. Everybody is out there watching us. And I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm doing this with you. I'm about to get chokeslammed by this kid on national TV. What do I do, Travis?
I wish I would have found that video.
You artfully pull a hamstring at that point or something. You got to get the heck out of there.
So the last minute, as we're getting ready to go, and I'm thinking, okay, should I even try? Maybe I'll just jog up, let him grab me, and just have fun with it. He looked at me like, if you take a step off the line, I'm gonna punch you right in the face. Like with an NFL, like just palm to the chin. Right. So right when they said hike, I just took off running like, stunt, and he chased me.
Perfect.
He chased me. Oh, my God, I didn't want to get hit. Yeah, but now I know. I mean, Deion Dawkins getting into a dust-up with A'Shawn of all people. If you can get under A'Shawn Robinson's skin, you are a world-class instigator.
Robinson was one of those guys that was kind of under the radar when they won the Super Bowl that year, but I don't think they won it without him.
No, he's one of those dudes.
He was really, really good.
So he's part of my favorite line, and I saw Sue over in London. Sue still looks like he can get it done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Ndamukong Suh still looks like he can play, just like Aaron.
Yeah.
Like, these dudes ain't getting too far out of shape. Usually when you retire at that position, you look like Warren Sapp.
I was going to say, it's one or two things. You either put on a bunch of weight or you lose a bunch of weight.
Have you seen Warren Sapp, the videos?
Warren Sapp's over there kicking like the little pylons.
Have you seen those?
Yeah.
His thing, he kicks over the pylons.
No.
Yeah, so they set up the pylons for the game.
Okay.
Right? His
like
thing,
the end zone pylons?
The end zone pylons.
Yeah.
Like his pregame ritual.
This is their job.
Right.
To set up the field. He comes out there and kicks them all over. That's
Sapp.
just his thing. Yes. He goes around the field.
He's got the headset. He got his headphones on. He's like listening to music. He just walks up to the pylon and just kicks it.
Bro, you should see him up in Colorado. Like pregame. It looks like he's getting ready to go out there and play. That's how jacked up he is.
Well, somebody needs to get those guys to play because they got absolutely dump truck.
Hammered.
That was hideous.
I don't know how you get out of this if you're Colorado and you're Deion.
Yeah,
how do you exit
it went
gracefully?
south fast, man. Like they and again, he had.
Dude, he's got health issues. He's
got health issues, but all of a sudden, without Travis Hunter and without Shedeur, they look like a totally different group.
They do. I don't know how you exit gracefully from this stage if you're Deion.
Maybe he should turn around and run and go stunt, and run away.
Dude, I thought he was going to punch my face off. I really did. I thought he was going to punch my face off.
Was it until that moment that you knew that we're gonna goof around and he's gonna break character?
No, I believed him. If I took a step towards him as if I'm rushing him, he was not going to let me embarrass him. He was going to hammer me. So it's like self-preservation mode kicks in. I ran away from him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Those guys like that, like Scherzer, those guys scare me. Like they're never quite off. You know what I mean? Like they're always one perceived insult or challenge away from going to 11 out of 10 and wanting to murder someone.
But I remember this mode. I mean, he's still in football mode.
Yeah.
He is still in challenge mode. If you step in front of him.
Even when there's somebody that is, air quote, challenging you that is 30 years older than you are?
Well, okay, so I met Tyson Fury. This is the last time we were in Wembley, I think.
Okay.
He was on the sideline standing next to Michael Brockers. So there's Tyson Fury, all 6 of a 9 of them. I'm a boxing fan. I have to go up and say hello. So I said, Mr. Fury, it's nice to meet you. I saw your last fight, yada, yada, yada. Can we take a picture, please?
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. So I get the camera, we're doing the thing, and I let him do it. He's got longer arms. So I said, can we do one where our fists are up? And his face changed. Like, no, if you put your hands up in front of me. Right, I'm assuming you want to hit me. Right, like a whole different mode goes in. So same thing with Deandre. He's fresh off the field, and here I am talking trash. He's not used to that.
I love that. No, we're not doing that.
Exactly.
That's
yes.
great. That is absolutely great. All right, so Austin Reaves had 50 the other night. He's going again tonight.
Yeah.
Trudell is here. We'll talk a little Laker basketball. And the Rams made a deal here as well. That's you and I have been not surprised that they made a deal and where they made a deal. We'll talk about that as well. And let me remind you that $1 Million Mondays are back on 710 thanks to Pechanga Resort Casino. Listen all day for your chance to win. Just give us your big game prediction, both teams and the final score, and you could win $1 million. And just for playing, you'll get 2 tickets to Rams Saints. $1 Million Mondays on ESPN LA, made possible by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the LA Rams. New LA Ram player coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here.
The purple and gold are heating up after Austin Reaves dropped a career high 51-point masterpiece on the Kings.
Three-pointer by Austin. Good again. They can't stop him.
Playing like Luka tonight.
Tonight, the Lakers roll into Crypto.com Arena on a 2-game winning streak, ready to host the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Public Enemy, the pioneers of hip-hop, take the stage at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino Friday, November 14th. Experience the raw energy, the iconic sound, and the powerful voices of Chuck D and Flavor Flav live on stage. Bring the noise! Public Enemy, Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Tickets on sale now.
History lives in the Lakers. Kobe, Magic, Kareem, all the greats. And with LeBron James and Luka Doncic, we are witnessing history being made right now. The excitement never ends, and every bounce, every bucket, every moment seems to only get more exciting. You can catch every Lakers moment from way back then till now at the official Lakers YouTube channel. Get the sickest, latest highlights, in-depth behind-scenes access, historical moments cemented in time, and more at Lakers YouTube. And subscribe now.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
Feeling awesome. Yes. What's up?
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Guys, what the heck is going on out here?
Back to the guys.
Mike Trudell is here. Lakers and Blazers coming up at 7:30. Lakers pregame show starting at 6 as well. And Trudell, one of the more important questions that we've broken down so far today is whether or not what type of martinis, if we like martinis. Are you a martini man?
I can't say that I am. I wish I had more to offer the conversation. I'm
Beer?
perfectly willing to drink them.
Okay.
I
But it's never your choice.
No, I'm sort of a
beer.
Well, beer or wine, basically anything that I can just take open and either pour or drink directly.
Okay.
Beer,
it
wine.
does not require extra steps.
You don't want to have to make a cocktail.
I also, this is the same approach that I take to cooking.
Oh.
If it's something that I can do in one step or fewer, like pick
I don't
it
want to
up
eat at
at a
Trudeau's
restaurant,
house.
boom, in.
That is so disappointing in
I
this
have
room.
if I have to like boil water, God forbid.
come
Oh, so you'll
and
open the
stick
box
pasta,
and throw it into the
Ideally
pot.
not. That's
Just
what I'm
set
saying.
this back. Come on.
I would pay a premium to pick it up and have somebody else do it for me at a local establishment, which is why I'm happy to live in one of the greatest eating cities in the world.
It is a
true.
great eating. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to cook. I'll make the drinks, and you can just
If
attend
we're
to the guests.
stuck on an island, no. If we're stuck on an island, you're collecting wood. There you go.
okay.
There you go. You're going out there. You're starting the fire.
This is what I try to make money for, so I can pay for it instead of having to do it myself.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Austin Reaves had a night last night.
Speaking of cooking, man.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Is he going to need another one tonight?
Well, okay, so DeMarco, you say where did that come from?
Yeah.
I will posit two pieces of evidence,
Okay.
that this wasn't that surprising. So there were two previous games since the Lakers traded for Luka Doncic in which LeBron also didn't play. The first one, scores 45 points against Indiana in a home win. Just completely goes off and is awesome. And I think had somewhere close to 10 assists. Second time, 37 points and 14 assists against Denver, who was playing all of their guys. And this third time now, 51 points and 9 assists. He said that Jake LaRavia kind of blew what should have been the 10th assist, so he should have had the triple-double. He was a little mad about that. So he is super capable as a number one on-the-ball guy in the NBA. He has shown it.
Those other games, was LeBron out there? Was he by himself?
He was by himself.
Those are the games where no LeBron, no Luka.
No Luka.
So so he can carry the price. Now, could he do it for a full season to the extent that Luka and LeBron? That's harder.
It's much harder, but it's also an interesting question, right?
Yeah.
Like if he just had to put it in just really
You
goofy
mean you want to
terms.
turn the
No, not here because you have Luka Doncic, but if he was, air quote, the best player on a team in the NBA, is he a 30-point-a-night guy? I mean, is he a 25-point-a-night guy? Because to your point, Trudell, when there's no LeBron and there's no Reaves, now, again, those are the two,
That's like Iverson territory.
I get it, but given those circumstances, and it's only been few and far between, if he's going for 35 or more in all these situations.
Is he that good?
Offensively, so he averaged 20 last year with LeBron playing the whole year and then either AD or Luka. So if you just give him essentially the ball for 5 more minutes or get 5 more shots, boom, that's 25. And then if the other guy is out and it's 2, then you're up to 30. Now, again, sustaining that over the course of 82, ideally not. You don't want any player to have that level of load. Like James Harden is a good example who had to carry an offense for a while by himself, and he was getting between 30 and 35 a night, but come playoffs, he was worn out. He was toast. So I do think Reaves is close to that level, but you don't want him to have to do it for long, and thankfully Luka should be back soon.
Basically, you're sitting on an all-star.
Yeah, he is all-star. Dude, he is very clearly in that mix and he's right on the periphery. To me, he's knocking on that door of like top 20, top 25 type player. But the question kind of remains, if you have he and Luka together, then you're going to need a whole lot of defense and size and athleticism around you, which you can build, and I think they will moving forward. But he's a little bit better than you think already.
You're giving me 40 and 50 a night? Hell with defense. I'll just outscore you.
Well, so here's the thing, and I'm jumping way down the line here. This is obviously a conversation for a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now. But if he continues to do things like this, if he continues to improve his offensive game, or to just maybe not even improve, but just demonstrate, hey,
just keep doing this.
Yeah, this isn't fluky. This is the guy I am.
Yeah.
The haul that he might be able to bring back if, in fact, you decided to do something, because that's been kind of in the wind since the end of last season. How are they going to get more shooters? How are they going to get more defense? And all of these sorts of things. And, his value, because, he's up at the end of this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not going to be able to do that, or if you need to get other things, him going off like this just increases what you might get coming back the other way, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that people around the league, understand what kind of player that he is. And what you're seeing across all teams right now is that, okay, you've got your number one guy, but there are only like 6 or 7 number one guys.
Tops.
I didn't mean to do 6, 7 right there,
You
Deandre.
just-
Oh, my
That
Yes,
was
you
an
did.
accident. No, that was
But
an
you did
accident.
the hands,
I
too.
know, that's what maybe
Yes.
it's
You did the
Freudian
hands.
slip.
Bringing
Yeah.
that nonsense in here.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, so to me, there's some number, there's some happy medium, I think, between like everything that you could possibly pay him and what it would be to maximize the rest of the roster. That's the bottom line is, though, he to me is a great pair with Luka. You just have to make sure that the rest of the roster has a bunch of big athletic guys around them, and I think they could really win on a big level together.
Well,
So
Ayton looked good. I mean, there was a positive step. He looked like something last night.
he did.
Yeah.
That's a great basketball mind take, DeMarco. I'm glad that you brought that up. I think that Ayton is excited right now. Like every time we talk to him, he's like a kid in a candy store. He's kind of like, whoa. He's like, my teammates believe in me. My teammates are trying to pump me up. My teammates love giving me the ball, and it gives you the impression that that's not the
pound
experience
puppy.
that he had.
He does, right?
In
Doesn't it?
Portland,
Yes.
in
like me.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
and so now again, I think we would all prefer somebody that just is that way on their, or like this is
Yes.
how Luka Doncic is, how plays how Luka Doncic is. But there's only so many guys like that. He is a guy, I think, that if you do a little bit of that, you just do a little bit of finessing with it, he has shown that he wants to deliver
Hell,
for
I'll
that.
give him a hug.
And boy, did he deliver. I
You
mean,
get his phone number. You text him every day how
Come
much
on.
you love him.
Every time. You do that, yeah.
And his teammates have been doing that though. Like, and so I think that now that he realizes, like, I'm sure this is a expression in football as well. Like, you put it on film.
Yeah.
All right, you just showed us.
There's the expectation.
And so you
don't tell me you can't do it. It's
you
right there.
sprinted back in transition and got a block after you turned the ball over. Great. You went in and got your own offensive rebound and put it back. Great. Now we know you can do it. Do it again. And I think that you get that Deandre Ayton for what they're paying him, which is nothing relative to his value. And now you're cooking a little bit. And my favorite thing about it, Travis, is that he really understands the screen roll.
Yeah.
And so there isn't like a great scheme to go against what he can do with either Austin or Luka or LeBron. Teams used to be able to cut Jackson Hayes out a little bit by bringing the low man over to the bottom of the lane and kind of like, we're not letting you roll to the rim. Ayton's got a counter to that.
Yeah.
He'll just drop off 5 feet, catch the ball in the short roll in the middle of the paint where you can't double, and then he'll either dish out to a Rui Hachimura. He'll take that little short jump shot. Like, so he's got answers, and so far this year, the Kings, the Warriors did a pretty good job with it, but the Kings and the Wolves had no answer for it, and that's encouraging for the Lakers.
I have one question about Austin Reaves and his paycheck, what he's about to be due. It seems like he's trying to convince the rest of the league. How do I say this? Because can the Lakers pay him max money?
Well, so just to
if he keeps doing this,
I don't even think it's. I think what he's doing, and this is what Redick said after the game last night. He's just a competitive dog. He's not sure. Like, is there a part of him, like any player, that's thinking about his future down the line, his next contract?
I'm sure he's not thinking of it.
But
I'm
that
just
doesn't
saying,
change the way that he's playing.
But if we're his agent and and he keeps doing this, can the Lakers give us max value?
I mean, that's a different conversation for every player.
Yeah.
Is he like the max is different for a 10-year vet versus, so his max is what they call the fun max.
Okay.
Right. So like it's 30. It's instead of being 35% of the cap, right? It's lower than that. So it's boring to get into all of the numbers.
Yeah,
But the bottom
I just
line,
got to convince the rest of the league that they want me bad.
I think,
you know what I mean.
I think
Does that make
already
sense?
the
Yeah.
rest of the league, there's a lot of tape on. Like, this is a guy that was excellent in the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago.
Yeah.
As a third-year player. So I think everybody would like a player like Austin Reaves, but I don't see any reason why it can't be figured out for him to stay in town.
Boom.
Yeah. When you get into those max conversations, like there are certain players like you conjure in your mind that get max money, and is Austin Reaves in that conversation? We'll see. And he keeps playing stuff like this.
You keep doing this.
The max, even
I'm
the
with
max
you.
terminology,
Yes.
though, is different for a guy coming off of a rookie deal.
Yep.
And he's actually coming off of his second deal because he was undrafted. But like, without dismissing the question, I think it's all going to work out fine. Right now, he's playing great basketball, and that benefits him and the Lakers.
Who's healthy?
Not
What do you
many.
got tonight?
Unfortunately, not
Austin
many
Reaves
guys.
is healthy. Yeah.
Well, so the Lakers have 5 ball handlers, essentially, okay? And the only one that's available tonight is Austin Reaves. So Luka Doncic would be your primary. LeBron James is, of course, right there. Then Austin, then Marcus Smart, then Gabe Vincent. And, again, the only one of those 5 that's playing is Austin Reaves. So what do? You kind of rally around the flag. You cobble together the best lineup you can. You're a little better defensively, maybe. You get some stops. You run out in transition. Jake LaRavia, Jared Vanderbilt have the basketball a little more. Like, you just figure it out.
You kind of figure it out in real time.
Yeah, it's a low expectation game in terms of it's not going to look like what ultimately the season looks like. But that's why last night was an important win.
Yeah.
You go and get a road win against a team that wasn't shorthanded, and you just cobble that together. Then you miss 2 guys out of that starting lineup.
Yeah.
Smart and Vincent both started last night. So it's not ideal, but can they beat this Portland team? They could. It's a good Portland team, though, even though they lost last night to the Clippers.
What is the scuttlebutt around the league with because Portland's coming in? Obviously, Chauncey Billups comes to mind, and it's
they're chanting
just,
FBI.
It's funny. Like, do either one of you guys listen to the Daily, the New York Times podcast? They kind of take one.
I do. I missed this version.
You didn't miss anything,
okay?
Because it's funny, and I always wonder because when I listen to it about a topic that I don't know much about, I feel like I've been informed. When it's a topic that I feel I am relatively fluent in, I'm like,
this is stupid.
This is the most basic thing I've ever heard in my life.
You just described like any national sports talk show, like PTI.
Yeah.
So when they talk about something I wasn't attuned to, it's like, oh, that's a great point. And when they would talk about the Lakers, I'd be like, wait, what?
What?
That's not what's happening.
That's where I listen to the Daily. I'm like, well, I didn't learn a thing about this. I'm just curious because obviously it's left the conversation of NBA circles. It's kind of even left the conversation of sports circles, and it's gone into just the zeitgeist of society. What is the conversation in and around NBA people? Is it just whispers in back rooms, or is it just, hey, man, this wasn't a huge surprise. We knew this was coming eventually with somebody.
Yeah, so this is going to stop me if I sound like I'm diminishing this too much, but a big part, like the biggest part of my job is just to watch a lot of games, to be at a lot of games, and I never consider the integrity of the sport. And again, all I'm doing is watching it. I talk to the players, the coaches. Are there a couple of examples, as we see with Terry Rozier or Jonte Porter the last couple of years, where like the guy pulled himself out of a game early, but even that did not affect the competitive balance of the game.
See, that was the point I was making. Yeah,
so it affects the competitive balance of the individual,
of the better and the individual for sure.
Oh, the point spread.
Yeah, the point spread. But again, not things like while you're at the game. Like these coaches are all insane and want nothing but to win. Even the ones like a Will Hardy in Utah, you can tell that it is paining him immensely, the lineups that they're making him play. But those guys that are playing, he is getting on and demanding that they play well. And that's one of the worst teams in the league. So, and most every other team is trying to win. So, like, I'm not saying that there isn't. It's all perfect, but like to have this be such a huge spotlight to me from the FBI, considering all of the crimes that are going on in the country that are impacting things in a big way, like real crime in every city,
but here's
including
the thing.
federal, like that we're really thinking about Chauncey Billups and poker, and like it's just not that big of a thing.
It's easy to understand.
The 5 families. Why did the 5 families get brought up?
Yeah.
Same reason.
Because
for attention.
Exactly.
Because there was a third cousin of the crime family from 50 years ago.
Bonanno family.
Bonanno, Lucchese, Genovese.
Years.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was
wow.
Here's the reason. You know this. It's because it's easy to understand.
The press conference.
It's easy to understand. And when you have a video
I get it, but
of Rozier doing what he's doing, you're like, oh my God, how did we not realize what was going on around here?
Okay, so let me try to use a different metaphor for this. But let's say, so you and your wife have been together for how long now?
We are 28 years.
Okay, so let's say you're like 26 or 27. There's probably some argument that's comes up once or twice, right?
The sombreros specifically. But go ahead.
So there's one, and so now you may have said something like 10 years ago about it, and that she might hold you to, even though it represents 1% of the entire actual way you feel. Whereas she could just ask you how you feel, and you could be like, "Come on, just ask me how. I'll tell you." But this is the 1% thing. Like it might happen on occasion to a guy, but does it actually impact the day-to-day of the league? Certainly not, in my opinion, and I am around it as much as anybody.
Full slate of games yesterday, right?
No, I'm not saying they're going to lock the doors.
No, we're playing on.
I'm saying you get a few more. 1 turns into 2, 2 turns into 4, 4 turns into 8.
Nobody wants to hear their name in this.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to really affect the day-to-day too much.
Not as long as the names stop trickling out.
Right.
You know, like as long as it's like, okay, like.
But if there were a huge name, I think we would have heard it.
I think
Chauncey
so
Billups
too.
is the big name.
I think so. And they're separate instances, right? Like they're two separate things going on. They announce them simultaneously. But if a month from now, another couple of guys, even if they're rank and file guys, even if there's no star player, it's like, hey, how much? Because what the NBA I thought did well, let's put it that way. Tim Donaghy, nope, that's it. That's it. We got them all. Let's play. Right. And everybody went, okay.
Well,
like, sure. All right.
Let me.
That's scary.
On behalf of basketball, let me fire back at baseball, though. The steroid thing. It seemed like half the league was actually doing steroids.
More. Go ahead. But yes.
So that, to me, is a real crisis for a sport. Like, half the league is actually cheating.
Yeah.
In this, it is not that.
It's not half the league.
What was football? Is that maybe the concussion? Right?
What?
Then, like, when there were a couple years with Goodell and the concussions and hitting where things got a little dicey. I don't think anyone thought the league was going to
Nothing's changed the game more than that.
Yeah, but like that was a pretty big deal. To me, this doesn't register anywhere near either of those type of things for a sport.
I agree with you that they're varying degrees of severity.
Yeah.
But I think they're all one of those things that the leagues are like, let's just make sure we got games tomorrow. Let's just get back. Let's just get back to the games. Sure. Let's just make sure that we just keep playing. Just keep playing, because eventually we're like, hey, that was pretty cool. You guys see that Austin Reaves had 51 last night, and we'll move on from it. There's a World Series game. Who cares about it? Just keep playing the game.
There's a World Series game, by the way.
Exactly.
I need to see perp walks, though. Come on. I need to see Uncle Junior getting.
You got to watch The Sopranos. You got to get your HBO Max again. We do have a World Series game tonight. Game 3.
Let's go.
Little Tyler Glasnow as well, going up against Mad Max Scherzer. And
Scherzer's going to get shelled. Come on, boys.
You think so?
Keep going.
Yes.
I want you to make the case when we come back. I want you to make the case.
Get these
for
freaking
Scherzer
bats going.
There you go.
Lit up. But somebody needs to get their bats going. It's coming up next. Trudell's here. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about my friend Joseph S. Normand and Normand Legal, right? He's been doing this for a very long time. He and I have been partners for a very long time. Joe is somebody that I trust to the point where when my son was involved in an accident, I called him. And I was over at Joe's office, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago now, and we were just talking, and every time I talk to him, he tells me something else about a case that never crossed my mind. And this is why it's so important that if you're involved in an accident, you pick up the phone and you call Joe right away, because there are things that you don't know that he does. He wants to make sure that you're going to get what you're entitled to, not what the insurance company is going to offer up to you. He's going to make sure that what you say to that insurance company in the moment isn't used against you later. He's going to make sure that everything is buttoned up. Do not navigate the legal system by yourself. Call the law office of Joseph S. Normand. 213-747-1234. 213-747-717. Let me try that again. 213-747-1234. I know this number. 213-747-1234 and normandlegal.com.
Sedano and Cap are flexing their sports knowledge and their biceps.
I mean, Cappy's Bymans were kicking.
Well,
People were, Bennett was
now.
saying that Tijuana HGH you're using is working.
Jorge's Primo goes down to TJ for me. So don't put me on, dude. No, that's true, man. His Primo. I give him $200.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Funny how my neighbors always run out of Halloween candy when I show up. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The baseball series is even better on our big screens. You won't miss a play. Everywhere you eat, play, and stay.
Number 2.
Morongo's got your Thanksgiving feast to go. Your choice of a whole turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib with sides and dessert. Order yours now.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only Southern California engagement, November 21st.
Good times.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Veteran-founded and veteran-focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post-9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd to host the Saints in a classic NFC West versus NFC South showdown. You can experience this game live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/NO. Again, that is therams.com/NO to see stars like Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams house.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192. It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
One specific request. I don't have to pay attention, care, or try.
Yes.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
YouTube customers, you can lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. So take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN.
This is when he had a nose.
Yes.
And he was brown.
Is this off Thriller too?
No.
No?
This is off the wall.
Off the wall.
This is when he had a fro. This was
Off the Wall was before Thriller.
Off the Wall was before Thriller.
Yes.
It was the album before.
Okay.
And yeah.
He changed the way he
A little
looks.
bit. I mean, we evolved.
Yeah.
Trudell's evolved. He's different now. Wears suits
I
and
don't think
whatnot.
he's evolved quite as much as Michael has.
A little
but-
bit. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Right?
Off the Wall, 1979.
Yeah.
2 years before I was born.
I had the same haircut in 1979. Everybody
As
had the
Michael
same-
Jackson?
Everybody had the fro.
You had it out.
We called it a natural.
A natural.
A natural. And
You had no Doc Rivers fade?
No Doc Rivers fade.
By the way,
Bruh.
he doesn't have one anymore.
I let that grow out, and I'm never
You're probably
again.
sitting there like this.
Dude,
Trying
he's
to
fired.
get your hair
Yeah.
to pop out a little
I
harder.
didn't ask for that. He just gave me that.
You had hair back then?
He's fired.
We got to fire up a picture of that.
I'd like to see that.
Young DeMarco
I'll bring
with
you
an,
some.
Is that
Everybody
the
had
only
one.
time you've ever had long hair in your life?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
up until like the 80s. When did I cut the fade? It's about the 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't strike me as ever having had a long hair face.
I've never had long hair, but the funny thing is that my twins, their 10-year-old little league team, or like their all-star team, they took like a team photo, and this is Hermosa Beach, and I sent it to one of my buddies in Minnesota. Was like, hey, like what? Send a picture. What are your kids all playing sports? I want to see them. So I sent them, and they were like, wow, that's really cool, Trudell, that they let girls in your league, because 7 of the 12 kids have hair like down to their shoulders.
Yeah,
And
well,
I'm
they're
like,
beach kids.
I'm like, listen, guys, this is a surf town.
Yeah.
all right? These are
Yeah.
air boys. Thank you for the compliment. I guess if that
Was he
what you meant.
serious or just having
No,
fun?
they were serious.
They were just.
They were serious, and I was like, "Nah, man, it's just this." And my youngest has long. His hair isn't like shoulder that long. It's just long in the back.
Oh yeah.
Party in front, or business in front,
yeah,
party in
party in
back.
the back.
It's
Yeah.
not like mullet. It is kind of flowy, but I'm like, my wife I think wanted a girl, and I didn't want to get in the hair argument with her. And it looks cool now; it's part of his thing. He doesn't want us to touch it, whatever. But yeah, it is. That was not me in Minnesota. It was like if you let your hair go longer than about here, then there was there was
But
stuff
now,
happening.
kid,
Your
my
buddies
brother
will give you a hard time.
Brother keeps giving my nephews these, R cuts.
Yeah.
Let that kid have some fun.
Yeah.
But there comes a point when you really can't do it much anymore.
Right,
But if you're
that's what I'm
lucky
saying.
enough, like you still have your hair, you're lucky enough to do it. The rest of, well, at least me, I'll speak for myself. At some point, it's like I don't even have any options anymore.
Right. If you could, you'd go back to the hair, right?
I never had
Straight up
long
Led
hair, but I used to
Zeppelin.
have plenty of it.
Yeah, there you go.
What do we think? DeAndre, could you go with a permanent right now? Or what'd you call it? Natural.
A natural.
A natural.
A fro.
Yeah, for sure.
If you've blown it out before.
Yeah, for sure. I've came in here a couple of times, my braids out, my hair all out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can pop
Like
a little
right
natural
Michael
right
Jackson
now.
and Off the Wall?
Not like that. He has a full afro.
Yeah.
Mine's only at the top, so it's a little different. Yeah.
Okay.
What's stopping you from going with the full right now?
I just don't like the way it looks when I have it out and you see all this on the side. It's just it's not even. I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't think it fits modern times.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. You can throw it back.
You can. I mean, you
Yeah,
can always
throw
braid
it
it
back
out
to the
yeah,
70s.
Absolutely. You can take it back. And bell bottoms.
Why do you think Scherzer gets shelled tonight? You just
I mean,
hopeful, or
yeah,
do you have a theory?
It's partly hope, but
Okay.
it's also based on that he's just not that great anymore.
He's not.
And he has
objectively.
He's not.
And I think so. The Dodgers, to me, baseball is just such a mental game, and I think that the hitters on the Dodgers can't help but have noticed that their pitching staff has been insane. And I'm not saying that they're not going up there with an attitude like, oh, I have to hit, but it just they've kind of been doing like they did all season. They've been doing what they need to win.
Yes.
And they haven't, and not more than that. But the talent, like, come on, Ohtani and Mookie and Freddie, like
Ohtani,
at some point,
you're right, but
he had one
Ohtani,
great
Mookie,
game.
and Freddie have been really quiet.
But that's my whole point, though.
Yeah.
That's my point, is that it's such a numbers game at some point. Like,
they get unleashed.
We can't go a 7-game series, right, without one of them. I don't need all three. Just one of them get a little hot. And why not against a guy that they've all seen before?
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't
They've seen him
some
before.
new pitcher. Like, they know what's coming.
He's talking me
from
into
Scherzer. They know his best pitch.
They know
To
him.
me, that formula altogether means we're going to get some hits.
I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I hope you're right. But I also fear a guy like that in moments like this, because those guys that he's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the, like, to put it, he's just, if Max Scherzer went out there and pitched 7 innings and struck out 10 guys, you wouldn't knock me over with a feather.
No.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just because he's got it in there. He knows what he's doing. He's crazy competitive.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes that works against him a little bit, but old guys that have a lot of skins on the wall scare the crap out of
He'll
you.
fight you with a broken sword.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. He's going to try to challenge you, but what's he really putting across that plate that you haven't seen, or you probably have an idea what's coming?
That's the key point.
Yeah.
I think in his head, as well it should be, he's thinking, oh, I've got Mookie out a million times.
Yeah.
I've got this guy out. Like, so that's his approach to it. And I just think, to your point, his stuff isn't as nasty as it was. The majority of the times he got them out like that.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's what I'm maybe the first time through the lineup he kind of, but like if they I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the
I
bats
hope
waking up
that
today.
he has a
hope you're
rough
right.
day,
Yeah.
because I want to see John Schneider go out there and try to take him out again. Because the last time that happened, I was fairly convinced for the first, like, I've seen
snap.
I've seen managers and pitchers get in arguments on the mound.
Yes.
I've seen managers and pitchers have that moment where they won't look at each other,
He
they
may
won't speak
go.
to each other.
Yeah.
But I've never watched a manager come to the mound and thought, the pitcher may fight the manager
he may
here.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
right.
this may actually turn physical if this doesn't go the way that Max Scherzer wants it to go.
It's like, maybe I should have set my bullpen coach.
Yeah,
Right.
That was like he started screaming at him before he even got to the dirt.
Right. That would be fun to go out there and bury him early. Like you said, this could be the last
Say it.
go-round for him. And I'm with him. I think the bats are due to wake up.
The
very same people we're talking
Okay,
about.
but if we're doing due theory, and I'm
Yeah.
here for it, I'm here for it. The Dodgers are also due to not pitch like this again.
I thought
Like-
you had that with Snell.
You did. That's
Yeah.
my whole point. It's
Okay.
like, and it doesn't clear the palette for all of the guys. It's like Tyler Glasnow has been really good basically since he came back. Shohei Ohtani's been really good basically since he's come back. Snell finally had his clunker. Yamamoto still, I guess he kind of had one against
Which
Philly.
means bats come up.
Counter. His stuff is still
Elite. It's
at
elite.
this point. That's I'm going back to DeMarco's point. Like, Scherzer's still got good stuff, but it's not great stuff
Yeah.
anymore.
What was his ERA this year?
And that's it.
5 plus?
Scherzer's no, he did. He had a really
Wasn't
crummy
good.
year.
Yeah,
he did
wasn't
not
great.
have a good year, but he did look much better against Seattle in the ALCS.
But, so to me, that's a little bit how we would talk about Kershaw the previous couple of playoff runs, where it's like, yeah, but he's always got it in him.
Yeah.
But the regular season didn't necessarily show that he had his best
I'm
stuff.
I'm talking myself into a dark place, and I don't like it. So
Don't do it.
Yeah. The difference is Scherzer has had a ton of success in the postseason, where Kershaw at best is a mixed bag. Where Kershaw has frequently gone out there and cratered in those moments, where Scherzer in big moments is almost always at the top of the line.
Opposite rep.
He hasn't been in as many big moments as he's at this stage of his career, but I'll concede that point.
I still my best question for Max Scherzer is when he got the final out when the Dodgers beat the Giants in the NLDS a few years ago. He got the last out of the game. They had him on TV 30 seconds after the game had ended, and he apparently had already gotten wasted. Like it was as fast as I'd ever seen. Because you see those guys in the champagne celebration, right? And by the time you get into the locker room 15 minutes afterwards, those guys have gotten into it a little bit.
In fairness, champagne is the drink that gets you drunk the fastest.
Quick.
Well, then he must have had an IV.
That hit his bloodstream
because it was
fast.
happening quick.
Exploded in there.
It was happening really quick.
He had one of those those helmets.
Right, the 2 cans. Yeah.
He just took a sip the second the game ended.
I think I have a problem because every time I see one of those drinking apparatuses, I immediately start to break it down. I'm like, well, that's a bad way to drink beer. The beer's out in the sun. It's going to get hot right away. That's a terrible way to drink your beer. You need to put your beer under your seat when you're drinking beer at a ball game because that's the only place that there's shade. You put it up there on the top, you're getting it killed by you're getting 2 beers warm at once.
But I can drink it fast. I'll drink it.
I've never had trouble getting it in fast enough. That's never been my
the other
challenge.
issue with the ball, like at Dodger Stadium, the only beer that you can buy is like the double
24
size.
ounces.
And so, like you don't want to. I can chug a beer as well, but I don't want to chug 24 ounces in 5 minutes.
That's uncomfortable.
You know what I mean?
I would like a 12-ounce option. And I'm sure somewhere in the ballpark there is one, but every time you walk...
They're forcing you to get 24 ounces.
Kind of.
Well,
yeah, that's where all the
problem,
refrigerators...
You don't want to go, but you don't want to keep going back to get in line, though.
This is true.
So there's no perfect solution to it. Yeah.
I guess I'll just
That's why you need a bucket with ice in it.
That's where the cooler comes. God, they should let us bring coolers in there. Just I'd roll in my
cooler.
You can in some ballparks you can buy like there's the literal where it's like ice and there's 6 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
6 12 is in there.
The beers are crazy.
$200.
God forbid you want a michelada at the Dodger game. You're going to have to leave, blood at the
no doubt.
Yeah,
wow.
It'll be $29 in your firstborn son. It's it's a lot. Little tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Trudeau's here too. ESPN LA.
The biggest moments in sports live on ESPN LA. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tejon.
1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto strikes out the side.
The Race to the Fall Classic. The biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA from ESPN Radio. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tejon. Located 15 miles south of Bakersfield off of Route 99. Your 24/7 destination for all the action. Hard Rock Casino Tejon, opening November 13th.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts, the consultation is free and the results speak for themselves. Call 818-917-5256 or visit AvnerGatt.com. Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
What did you forget to tell me?
My little girl. She broke from 60 yards.
No way.
On a handoff.
Oh, let's go.
Was gone. Yes, sir. Scored twice.
Untouched?
Untouched.
That's awesome.
Oh, my God. 60 yards.
Did she carry the ball across the goal line comfortably?
High and tight. Oh, my God. I've never been prouder of my life.
She didn't drop it on the 1 foot
no,
line?
No, she carried it through.
Good for her.
We had that discussion.
Did she have a touchdown dance ready to roll?
She did. This is her 4th touchdown. The first 2 she danced. We're not dancing anymore. Just handed to the fifth.
What was the dance?
Whatever those kids are doing now. Whatever that stuff is. They got little dances and whatnot.
She went Barry Sanders this time?
She did. On a little handoff, a little end around. She's a receiver. It was
been
awesome.
here before.
Yes, there
when
you go.
the Trudell kids put one in the back of the net, do they have a celebration?
It's funny. Sometimes, yes, and it depends on in soccer, it kind of depends on the situation. Like, if your team's up 5-0 and you score kind of a routine goal, you kind of just like, all right, you kind of run back. My son scored a game winner last weekend, and he went and kicked the corner flag, like that kind of thing, and did it wasn't great. I'm like, we need to work on this, but he at least knew the context. Like, all right, this is one you celebrate. And this is one you just walk back to.
I want to do the knee slide.
I love that.
The knee slide.
The knee slide is cool. The problem is it's harder. The knee slide requires at least like a professional feel. They're always wetting the field.
Yeah.
I never knew that until I went to an LAFC game. Yeah.
Even if it's like 90 degrees out. So, but if you try to do that in Norco,
you'll dig.
When it's
you're
dead.
No more.
You just hit the ground, boom, and you scratch your knees up. So I told my boys, do not do the knee slide unless it's raining out, or you will be screwed.
The knee slide is good. They'll do it in hockey too, and they also are doing like knee slide 360.
That's awesome.
It looks dope.
And I like when they drag their fingers on the ice and do that one. It's good stuff. Little tip or no tip, Laura?
Yes, sir. And I am working on the TVs for you guys to watch.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Dodger game. Definitely doing that right
They're
now.
doing the intros right now.
Yes, they are. And talking about Dodger Stadium rolled out some new food items for the World Series, and they went big.
They did.
They got a surf and turf nachos in the field level. Oh, we have Greg calling me. Okay, anyways. We have a tomahawk platter on the left field plaza, a cochinita pibil bone marrow taco, which looked amazing.
Doesn't sound bad.
And a pistachio cream sundae in field level. So they have basically a good food festival with baseball in the background.
Yeah.
As you guys know, they always go all out with like different themed nights and things like that. So I was like super stoked. Tip or no tip though, because people dropped over $600 to go to the game, and I feel $600 is super cheap. $80 on parking. So might as well drop money for the special food, right? Even if it's like $50 plus, because some of those.
I'm already up to $680, right?
If you haven't had a thing to drink or eat yet.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's game 3.
Yeah, once you're in, you're in.
We're not going to Greece this year.
We're
going to the Dodger game.
Laura just said something that my youngest son said too, and it just stopped like, well, it's only $600, and I went.
Okay.
When did we get to the point where something is only $600?
I mean,
that's a lot of money.
Relatively speaking, that's not as much as you'd think. I mean,
I'm not okay. Fine, but $600 to attend a baseball game seems crazy to me.
You're not wrong, Trav. You're not wrong. To me, it's a lot of money, and a lot of money that I would have to calculate what I'm giving up to access that money to go to this game.
We're not going on vacation. We're going to game 3.
Exactly. Yes. And a lot of people did do that. They were like, hey, we're not doing this because we're going to be there for that.
I guess if you're going, you just push that total up to 4 digits, right? Get the tomahawk platter and just go all in.
Yes.
So you guys are all tip on that?
I'll be honest. When I go to a game, and I like to have a beer and a dog and a bag of peanuts, but I don't need like exotic foods at a baseball game. I really don't. Like, and I get that some of these things are kind of novelty for the World Series and everything.
Tomahawk sounds good, though.
I mean, if you wanted to, if I came over to your house and you made me a tomahawk, I would be thrilled to eat it. But at a baseball game, I don't need a tomahawk steak. That seems crazy to me.
And you also, frankly, not to be too specific about this, but you don't want to eat something where you may have to spend an inning or two in the restroom.
Something that goes through. Yeah.
A tomahawk will do that.
It might.
So you're not. I think you got to kind of. Your objective is to stay in the seat. Maybe you keep a light buzz, like Travis suggested.
Yeah.
Maybe you have. For me, maybe you have a little ice cream later in the game or something.
Yeah.
But I don't want to push it too far.
What was the last one you mentioned with the pistachio cream, Laura?
It's a pistachio cream sundae.
We went to dinner last night. I was up in San Luis Obispo. We spent the night there last night. We went out to dinner at this Italian place that had this little cake with pistachio cream inside. It was like a pistachio cream lava cake.
Okay.
My daughter ordered it. I'm like, it doesn't sound. It might have been the best dessert I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Sometimes that happens.
Do you had a bite?
I ate almost the entire thing.
You had another one?
First of all, it was family sized.
Oh, okay,
so, but
okay.
I ate
Shareable.
way more than my fair share of that thing.
Good for you.
I could not get it in fast
Wait,
enough.
one more. Bone marrow taco, huh?
Bone marrow, you could put it on a boot and I'd eat it.
Really?
Oh,
Bone marrow,
man.
okay.
Yeah,
No?
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Honestly, my thing is sometimes simpler is better, especially at a game because of everything you guys mentioned. But if you already dropped that much money, you're like, what the hell?
Might as well,
Might as
man.
well. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
When in Rome.
All right, guys. So I obviously talked about going to the East LA Classic last Friday and how there were so many fans, even though Beto said they were down on attendance because they usually have over 25,000 fans. So my question here, or my tip or no tip for you guys is, you never outgrow your high school pride. So you will attend or still carry that rivalry with that high school you had before.
Tip. I can't stand the fact that you loved Gaucho.
What was it, Centennial?
El Cerrito.
El Cerrito.
I can't stand the
Yeah.
color green. I can't stand Gauchos. Hate every. Yes, of course. Tip. Big tip.
Yeah, not
I'm
me.
going to the grave on that.
Yeah. I tend to let that stuff go fairly quickly. It doesn't. I don't know. Yeah.
Hate them all.
No, I'm petty.
You're petty?
Yeah, I want no. So I had a buddy. My high school friends were on a group thread, and one of them sent this text. Orno Mound. So Mound is like one of the schools that we didn't like. Orno is my school. Like porno minus the P.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Section semifinal today. Orno won for the 34th straight time, 50-6. And it made me feel great. Not only do we beat them, we embarrassed those
How many
idiots.
times?
34th straight time.
In football?
Yeah, that's in football, yes.
Okay.
But we like to
Doing
beat
it.
them in everything.
Keep doing it.
And it still makes me feel good. I will always root against them, and that will never leave me.
Unfortunately, I'm on the other side of that.
Yeah, the Gauchos kept putting it on you,
That's
and then
why
you
I
guys
hate
cut
them.
down the trees and you ruined everything.
You know what, though?
Stupid. Should have been
My
there.
guess is it wasn't your fault.
Well, part of it.
Yeah, the last one might have been.
The last. Wait, what? My senior year might have been my fault. Yeah, I should have been there.
DeMarco was. You've seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and you know when Spicoli and Jefferson's little brother decided, I know how to get out of this.
Oh yeah,
they tried one of those.
We tried to trash the school. My car broke down. I couldn't get there. So those
Oh.
morons cut down the trees, killed things, and they canceled the game.
That sounds kind of your fault.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm trying. We did I don't know. Arcadia was only good at a couple of things. Like our football team was mediocre at best. We were terrible at basketball. We were pretty good at baseball. We were good at track.
Yeah.
So we didn't I don't even know who our rival was.
Oh, really? You didn't have a rival?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We had schools that it was one thing in one sport. It was a different school in another sport.
I might not have realized you went to Arcadia. Arcadia played Costa, which is up where I
Oh,
was
yeah.
in baseball this year.
Yeah.
Good,
They're-
good team, good game.
They have, but now it's all different. All the kids
Oh, really?
come from different areas. They switch schools as much as they do in every
High
other
school's the
sport
Wild
now.
West now.
We couldn't do that when I was in high
No,
school.
it was
You
that
had
was a
to go-
wrap. You
Yeah.
had to go where you lived.
No.
So I remember because when I grew up in Baldwin Park, so my sisters went to Baldwin Park High School. I wanted to keep going there. I went to, at the time, it was Jones Junior High. And when we moved to West Covina, my mom's like, oh, you're going to have to go to West Covina High. I was like, I don't want to be a Bulldog because I think that's what they are. I was
Mhm.
like, I don't want to do that. I want to be a Brave. She's like, we jumped through hoops. We had to get a friend's address for us to even just go, even though we were down the street.
Yeah.
It was crazy. And I hated that. But you guys didn't have, our rival was Sierra Vista because it was the same city.
Oh, okay.
So it was we were just cross rivals. You guys didn't have that?
We had one high school in our town, and then the teams in our league back when I was there, Pasadena, it was Muir, it was Hoover and Glendale High School. There was just Crescenta Valley and La Crescenta. It depended on who was good on every given year. There wasn't one. We get killed in football and basketball every year.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah, believe it or not, I didn't have a ton of success guarding Stacey Ogman. That didn't go great for me.
That's okay.
Yeah. My brother trying to guard Jacques Vaughn was not a great matchup.
You can be
Jacques
forgiven.
Vaughn. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You can be forgiven.
We were good in badminton, soccer, and baseball. Our
Yeah.
football team, trash, no offense.
Yeah.
And then our basketball team wasn't great either.
We were going out to play one day. I was in high school playing high school basketball. Stacey Ogman was at Muir. I was at Arcadia High School. And our coach was like, you just got to head fake him. I'm like, have you seen this guy?
You got to head fake him. You just got to head fake him.
What's he, 6'5"?
Oh, my
Ogman?
God.
6'7"?
No, Ogman's like 6'7" or 6'8".
6'7",
Yeah,
okay,
and long ass arms, and I'm like, he was on his way down. I'm on my way up, and he's still up there. Like, you kidding me?
What, did you hit him with like one of these, like a head
I'm
fake?
doing this stuff, and I'm like, this is. I look
He
ridiculous.
hit him with a head fake, and then he kind of half went up, and then he blocked the shot anyway.
I don't think he went for the head fake.
Hurry up and block this so I can run back to the other end.
He just waited for you to shoot.
That's all it was.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh my
it was.
gosh.
It did not go.
The
well
best
for
high
me.
school basketball player I played against was, well, I didn't play against him. I was a freshman, but what was Khaled El Amin.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
remember
Oh,
him?
yeah.
Who was awesome.
With UConn, right?
Won a natty at UConn.
Yeah.
And then Joel Prisbilla.
Oh,
was
Prisbilla,
a-
another
was
great
a-
name.
I was like, I didn't realize people were that big. It was the first time I'd seen a 7-footer like in person, and he was legit 7 foot in high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
But a couple better players now though. Like the Jones brothers from Minnesota, and then like Tyus and Trey Jones.
yeah.
Okay.
Both the NBA, and then Chet Holmgren.
Oh, yeah.
Played
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Jalen Suggs. They obviously won a couple state titles.
They're all right.
Wow.
But yeah, so
He
we
was
got some
he was
good
high school teammates with Jalen Suggs.
Yep, 2 years, together. Minnehaha Academy.
Good
I
luck.
hope they
yeah.
were good.
They were good.
Good
they
luck.
didn't lose a lot.
Tip or no tip is brought to you by Normand Legal. You got a lot of choices in your legal team, but family always comes first with Joe. 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or you can visit normandlegal.com. DeMarco, let's talk about the newest Rams acquisition, Roger McCreary.
Yes.
When we come back, DeMarco and Trav Trudell's here too on 710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
The biggest moments in sports live on ESPN LA, powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe.
1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto strikes out the side.
The Race to the Fall Classic. The biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA from ESPN Radio. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe. Located 15 miles south of Bakersfield off of Route 99. Your 24/7 destination for all the action. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, opening November 13th.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles is a powerhouse in pediatric surgery? They perform nearly 17,000 surgeries a year, from high-tech robotic procedures to the most delicate operations on newborns, led by one of the largest surgical teams for kids in the country. With national rankings to back it up, CHLA brings all-star skill to every procedure. So when your child needs surgical care, turn to the team that's in a league of their own. To learn more, visit chla.org.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Playoff baseball on ESPN LA is powered by Clean Power Alliance, delivering clean energy to over 3 million residents and businesses. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org.
Hey, Laker fans, are you juggling work and family, chasing big goals while keeping everything else on track? You're in Ander, and National University gets it. That's why they have flexible online courses, career-focused programs, and real support for busy students who do it all. Whether you're building a career, raising a family, or going after your next big win, NU helps you crush your end game and your end game. Make your move at nu.edu.
Coverage and content of the 2025 MLB postseason on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
We're all here. We're all ready to go again.
What's happening? How's your butt?
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
You should tell people what Funchy just asked, just for fun.
Go ahead.
Who was the guy?
James Wiseman.
Just got cut by who?
Indiana Pacers.
And you want the Lakers to pick him up?
So why not?
Why don't you just hop on the mic, Funch? It's not like you're banned.
Is there a why not component to that? Like, take a flyer?
Well, you don't have the roster space to just assume a contract right now, so that's one thing. You'd have to make another type of transaction. We'll see if somebody claims him on waivers. Usually the high picks get a couple of extra chances.
Yeah.
But not a great sign for him in that Indy is super shorthanded right now. And cutting him, my guess is in part because they need to sign another guard because, like, all of their guards are injured. But they don't really have a starting center. And I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get claimed, then some team tries him on like a two-way contract.
Yes, the Pacers are picking up Mac McClung.
Yeah,
to drop
the dunk contest guy.
Yeah, three-time
They
dunk
need another
champion.
guard.
You guys call it a dunk contest, guys. That's
Hey.
hilarious.
And you guys are happy about
I
it.
don't know
too.
anything else about him.
No, I know.
The
man.
white basketball player. The
know.
one that dunks
Is
every
that
now
the
and
guy
then.
that the Green Bay Packers drafted,
Right,
a wide
the
receiver?
There you go. Right. I don't know. Okay.
Look,
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
I don't know anything about James Wiseman's deal. Okay, so I'm not saying this about James Wiseman specifically, but if you were the first pick in the draft not that long ago and two teams have said, please leave, that's a very bad sign. That's a very bad
And he's
sign.
fresh off
Can I get the
ACL
blue-
injury. He
Yeah.
tore his ACL last
There you go.
year. So
Can
he's
I
fresh
get the
off
blue
that
book?
too.
Yeah.
I need the blue book. What's happening?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
How, that, what's that thing that you get when it tells you if there's been accidents?
That thing.
I need to call around and see, like,
Yes.
why did you guys move on from this
Thank
so
you
fast?
very much.
I need you to shoot me straight here.
By the way, technically, he was the second pick after Ant.
Second
That's
pick.
right.
But,
That's right.
But yes.
Same idea.
Yes.
That's still a
And-
very high pick.
Yeah.
All
LaMelo went right after him.
Do I love Roger McCreary?
That draft stunk up.
I don't know if you love him. You
Do
might
I like it?
You might wind up loving him. I mean, he's a good corner. If you remember him, he started against the Rams in Tennessee, had a pretty good game. At least he was third on the team in tackles. But same game where Puka and Devontae Adams had close to 200 yards combined. So, but he's a tough, hard-nosed dude. I was watching video on him. He's not afraid to stick his nose in there. He's a tough corner. He's about 5'11", $190. So he's not A.J. Brown insurance.
No.
He's not a big body, but he's depth. And Darius Williams
Might be
banged
dinged.
up. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he may be, like I said, you may wind up loving him.
Yeah.
But you don't love him coming
But
in.
this is not one of these, oh, yeah, it's okay.
Well,
Right?
they know him. He went to Auburn. Les Snead is an Auburn guy. Aubrey Pleasant coached him at the Senior Bowl.
Okay.
So they know what makes him tick. He's a former second-round pick.
Yeah.
The guy's got some talent. Same with Forbes. He was a first-rounder. You got for a song. Here's another guy. I think Tennessee's getting
Forbes
ready.
has been very hit and miss.
Hit or miss, but I mean, still, he's a guy you can start.
Yeah.
And you got him for almost, nothing, a
Sure.
song. I think Tennessee's getting ready to blow it up. So they're just looking for draft capital.
That's what I'm curious about. Like, because obviously we've got week 9.
Uh-huh.
We've got week 9 games, and then the trade deadline's basically a week from today. I think it's actually a week from tomorrow. So you'll get a whole nother week's worth of games. Maybe some other teams do where Tennessee is like, hey, it ain't happening for us this year, and some guys shake loose because
you already fired the coach.
Right. But
Yeah.
I'm not even talking about them specifically. I'm talking about some other teams that may decide to kind of be in a similar lot. Like, hey, if we can, let's think about what's coming next, not what's coming now.
Okay, then this will answer your question. I'm still in the cornerback market.
That's where I was headed.
Look, it's impossible to cover A.J. Brown. This ain't just the Rams' problem.
Right.
You saw what he just did. The guy's a monster. So if you can find some insurance for that, you're going to have to pay for it. You're going to have to give up some draft capital, but that's still a possibility.
They have some, right? They have 2 first-round picks and
an old quarterback.
And I understand that, but the old quarterback thing, I think that's the part that you got to figure out because they do have an old quarterback that they're going to need to move on from
Let me
eventually.
say this again. An older quarterback who's playing his butt off
So
right now.
there you go. They also have a quarterback today, this season, that's good enough to go win the Super Bowl. They might even get get some MVP votes, if not win the thing outright. And if you're telling me I got to go all in for one last shot with Stafford, and I got to kick my future quarterback plans kick the can down the road for a year or two, I might do it because they're really close, and it doesn't happen like that.
I'm
all the
right
time.
there with you, and I thought about this. I thought about this conversation way back earlier today, and that is a definite possibility. Like you said, you are this close. You have Stafford. Might as well go all in. If it doesn't work out, you could be in hell.
You could be,
and I think you shouldn't mortgage the future just for a chance to get better, for a chance to maximize.
I might.
I know.
I might.
It's a hell of a risk.
Yeah.
It really is, because if it does not work out,
if I were
and
a
you
team,
can't replace that guy,
I hear it's risky. There's
super risky.
There is risk involved,
Yeah.
but it feels to me like, okay, hey, look, we're 85% of the way there. let's go for it. Because most of the time, even with a bunch of good players, you don't get 85% of the way there. Like they're in that group of teams. I don't think anybody would be surprised if they made a Super Bowl run.
No, not at all.
But they got to get better back there. And if they could find a guy that could do that, or maybe look, there's another thing. Maybe you double down somewhere where you're already really good and try to get better, like they did with Von Miller a few years ago.
Well, the other thought I had, and this is funny, when I keep saying old Stafford, I throw that out because he's 37 years old, and I love to make fun of guys that are that old. He's a graybeard. But this dude could actually play his way into staying.
I know.
You could do this again next year. How old is Aaron Rodgers? I know he lost.
Yeah, 41 or 2.
Okay, I think we should get used to this guy still playing.
He looks, he being Stafford,
Yes.
he still looks like he's as good as anybody doing this.
Protect him. Give him weapons.
There's huge risk involved. I'm not naive to the risk, but much like with the Lakers with LeBron for these last few years, it's like this. You're only close for so long, and when you get a chance to go for it, I think you got to go for it. It could be where, oh my God, we spent that pick. Now we don't have a quarterback. Matthew Stafford decides he wants to go spend the rest of his life doing something else.
I would love to see who that guy is and what you actually have to give up, and then we can have the conversation. But like I said, McCurry, good depth, good corner, had a great game, tough as nails. But it doesn't take you out of the corner market.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's still that decision to be made down the road.
Right over your shoulder, DeMarco, they're showing a bunch of highlights of George Springer hitting home runs at Dodger Stadium back in 2017.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go. Now that's a good.
That's
See, I had a question, right?
Yeah.
So Yamamoto, who couldn't miss, like you said, Will Smith didn't have to move his glove. All of a sudden, with Springer, he hits the guy.
And nearly a second time.
Right. Okay. So how did you know? You weren't even here for that. That's 2017. How did you know? TV. He's got a Google.
He's a Dodger. You don't think it's come up? And every time they see one of those guys, every time that somebody's got that stupid Astro uniform on, and Springer is still a pretty good player.
It's probably in your contract.
That was the thing.
80-mile-an-hour curveball first pitch.
Yeah. Right? Well, they've been throwing a ton. Yamamoto was throwing a million curveballs. So I think that's clearly the game plan against. There's another one. Bring back the robot umps.
Pair of curves to start. I mean, I still feel I'm resting on my earlier point about this game and think the Dodgers shell Max Scherzer and Glasnow will be fine, and we won't have to get too far into the deep bullpen. Now it goes upstairs
if it
for
goes
97.
to second layer bullpens, and in the Dodgers case, maybe even first layer bullpen stuff. Especially with Alex Vezina not with the team right now. He was their most reliable guy to get to Roki. These guys have got to step up.
He's got to out.
They've got to.
He's got to go longer. Yes.
That works.
Just blast a 98. So 2 80-mile-an-hour curves and then 2 98-mile-an-hour fastballs.
Maybe next time you move that ball in a little bit, DeMarco, maybe somewhere just above the belt line.
Okay, one more thing about
ideally, but he still blew it past his ass.
One more thing about Yamamoto nailing Springer.
Yeah.
Then why didn't Snell do it?
Well, game situations can dictate some different things.
Look at his.
Yeah.
Right.
And
it's not that easy.
I'm just
here's
saying,
the other thing. It's not. You're right. It's not that easy. Here's the other thing. Snell wasn't sharp in game one. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't able to throw it through a keyhole like Yamamoto
Which means it would make more sense if he hit him.
No, because I don't know what I'm going to do with the next guy.
Okay.
Yamamoto knew
I can take care of the next
I
dude.
can light him up, and I'm going to get the next guy out, no problem. Snell was, if I put this guy on base, the next guy could run into one, and I could be in trouble.
You'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Good start for Glasnow. A little foul pop down the left field line for 2 outs. How about another complete game? I like that complete games have re-entered part of baseball's postseason.
We said we'd never see another one, and now we're seeing them again. I hope so.
Everybody's burning Jeter. Did you guys see all that stuff?
That was funny.
So Jeter in the pregame's like, well, he threw a complete. He's not going to do it. He's just not, okay?
That last part. Right.
Jeter was right, except for Yamamoto broke the mold.
He did.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, first time since
said.
Hershiser had done it for a Dodger. First time since Kurt Schilling had done it a million years ago.
Oh, guys, thanks for letting me hang. I have to go and watch this on my phone while I do all the Laker pregame stuff. And the only good news is that I am not very experienced because the Dodgers are here every year.
Yes.
At this point of the
season.
season.
You got to do two things at once.
I've done many Laker pregame shows while having the Dodgers on in the background.
Do you keep it in your pocket during the game and just kind of glance at it occasionally?
During the game, I'll have a second screen up to the side. But I'll try not to glance until like timeouts and stuff like that. But wait, Oh, no. Okay, that's right.
It's Teo. Wait a second.
Okay. Wait. It was more. It didn't look like he got all over the volumes on that, so I didn't hear the crack of the bat.
Wait, Trudell, let's wait till that ball hits Teo's glove before we officially sign off on that. You can join ESPN LA and Jim Beam for the ultimate Boys in Blue Game 4 watch party tomorrow at Spring Street Bar in downtown LA. Bring your crew, rock your Dodger blue, and enjoy Jim Beam drink specials, giveaways, and LA sports tickets. Hang with the ESPN LA crew. It's all happening tomorrow night, presented by Jim Beam, the official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Drink smart. Very, very good first inning for our friend Tyler Glasnow.
We're so mean, but we're so right.
But
when you saw Teo enter the picture, just catch it.
Just hold on. It's like,
okay.
What? Yeah.
Let that light turn green before you go.
I was watching the World Series this weekend with Susan. We were out, we're up in slow. We had some of the kids with us. And, stuff was happening. I'm like, oh, this is bad. She's like, will you please stop? She's like, can you just let the game happen? I'm like, no. You understand what just happened there is going to lead to this. It's like, I'm sure it's like when you watch football, you're like, oh, this guy's getting murdered. They're going to just kill this guy. It's coming here.
Yes.
It's going to, I can see the future.
Yes.
I know what is about to happen.
Right.
Just this is my process. I need to say it out loud. She goes, I'm going in the other room. I can't watch this anymore.
Oh, come on. You learned something.
No, she's heard me say it all. She's
That's a
tired
great
of my
start,
act.
though, for old lettuce.
Very good start.
Old lettuce man there.
Very good start. Brian Kelly got very rich and very fired over the weekend. It's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays. And $1 Million Monday is on. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on $1 Million Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on $1 Million Monday coming up next.
You can swipe left, you can swipe right, but when it comes to real talk about dating, Mason and Ireland are always a match.
Do you think that young people should meet more people IRL?
So I'm a big believer in IRL, but I would have loved to have a crack at the apps. I think the apps would have been really, really fun. Obviously, 20 years I've been with one, but I think I would have had some fun, John. Would you have had fun on the apps?
I'm glad. Lisa and I talk about it all the time. Michael, aren't you glad you don't have to date in 2025? The idea of going out and dating at my age, I would hate.
At our age, that wouldn't be so bad. Look at The Bachelor.
The Golden Bachelor. Catch the OGs of LA Sports Talk, Mason and Ireland, weekdays from noon to 3 on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Sedano and Cap are flexing their sports knowledge and their biceps.
I mean, Cappy's Bymans were kicking.
Well,
People were,
Beto
was saying that Tijuana HGH you're using is working.
Jorge's Primo goes down to TJ for me.
So
don't put me on
this.
No, that's true, man. His Primo. I give him $200.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
The Lake Show lives here.
The purple and gold are heating up after Austin Reaves dropped a career high 51-point masterpiece on the Kings.
Three-pointer by Austin. Good again. They can't stop him.
Playing like Luka tonight.
Tonight, the Lakers roll into Crypto.com Arena on a 2-game winning streak, ready to host the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN. It's a $1 Million Monday on ESPN LA.
$1 Million Mondays.
Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. $1 Million Mondays are back on 710, and I think we got caller number 7, Jack. Are you ready, partner? Let's find out who's caller number 7.
All right, let's find out who it is. Caller number 7, your full name and where you're calling from, please.
Yes, this is Michael Mata from Downey.
Michael Mata from Downey. We need your big game prediction. I need the teams and the score for each team. What do you got?
Well, I got the Rams getting to the Super Bowl with 24, and I got them taking on the Bills at 17.
Oh, love it.
I like that a lot. Michael Mata from Downey, LA 24, Buffalo 17. Good luck, my friend.
Yes, sir. Good having
Thank you.
You got it.
I watched the Saints play, too, when I was at Dave & Buster's.
Yeah. They had a bad day.
They did. You know, I feel bad for Spencer Rattler. I really do. I think he's a good quarterback. Just has.
Do you?
I do. The guy came right in and just made himself a starting job in New Orleans. I don't think New Orleans is very good at all. I don't.
Yeah, they're not great.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael Mata from Downey, call back. Laura needs to get your information. You need to give us your info.
I mean, I'll take the tickets, bro.
Yeah,
I'll go to the Rams game. I ain't going to be mad at that.
Give us a call back, Michael, and Laura will hook you up. Make sure that you get what you need. Little quick update. Game 3 of the World Series. Shohei Ohtani led off the bottom of the first inning with a ground rule double into the right field corner.
Yeah.
He is still at second base. Mookie made an out, did not advance Shohei. So Freddie Freeman up to bat right now. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the first inning.
Okay, so you said at the end of that at bat.
Yeah.
Shohei needed to be at third.
Yeah.
Just that at bat, or are you saying the same thing about
No,
Freddie?
because now if he'd gotten to third base, there'd only be one out. There's a million ways to score him from third base with only 1 out.
Okay.
That in a regular game, it's not nearly as big of a deal. And I'm not suggesting that you'd bunt with Mookie because Mookie's too good of a hitter to bunt with, but let's make a good out. If we're not going to get a hit, let's make a good out. Let's hit the ball to the right side. Let's do the things. And I get it. That's an antiquated way to play, but the way the Dodgers are playing, they're not scoring a bunch of runs. Freddie Freeman just missed a ball by 2 feet, which you don't see very often. Yeah, I just, you play for runs in the postseason as opposed to trying, there's a pop-up, so leadoff double, and now all of a sudden now you need another hit to get him where otherwise.
You're going to waste that double.
Yeah.
You're going to waste that double by Shohei. Come on.
Yeah, long way to go.
2-out hit.
Long way to go. 2-out hit would be a good way to go.
Yes, sir.
Is Will Smith batting cleanup tonight? He was in the other game. By the way, he gets another hit here. His name keeps rising the MVP odds. Right now, it's Yamamoto / probably Barger who hit the grand slam.
Yeah.
So just kind of taking a temperature as it goes along. But Will Smith has been good. Yeah, but if he only pitches one game, even if it's a lights-out game like that, but if he gets that back to a second one for sure, Will Smith is batting cleanup for the Dodgers today. So we'll see how that goes. Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing we were talking about Scherzer versus, old guy, maybe not what he used to be, but even with a leadoff double, Shohei Ohtani, World Series, Game 1, Scherzer's not going to freak the blank out.
You're not going to rattle him.
He's not going to roll.
No.
He's going to fight and compete, and he's going to continue to make pitches. And that whereas a younger guy who hasn't been through this before, a leadoff double with Shohei, those eyes are going to be like this, like, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
This ain't his first time.
No.
This ain't the first
not
time. No.
At all.
Let's see what Will Smith can do with this dude.
Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, gosh.
Let's see what he can do.
You know what? Max Scherzer is straight out of Central Casting, right?
Oh, yeah.
You could see him in an old-time uniform.
Yeah,
black and white.
He's hardcore.
He's that guy. Yeah, I know.
No, he's one of those guys you could pitch in the 21st century. You could pitch him in the 60s, pitch him in the 30s. He's going to be fine.
Anywhere. And he looks the part, no doubt.
Brian Kelly got sacked over the weekend.
Yes, deserved.
You think so?
Yeah. It's LSU, man.
Yeah.
Expectations are way too high. LSU, how long has it been since they've been a player? Like a real threat.
Well, Orgeron won one there not that long ago with Burrow and Chase and those guys. What was that, 5-6 years ago?
5-6 years ago.
So it's not ancient history.
But that's almost an eternity in college football, especially
when
you
think
about programs. Right.
It is now.
Expectation is too high. So if you're not succeeding there, if you're going the wrong way at LSU, they would eat that buyout in a heartbeat. This is not like here. If they lose faith in you, you are gone tomorrow.
Well, they care more there than they do here.
Well, it's their lifeblood.
Yeah.
The whole state cares.
What's interesting is these guys, and Brian Kelly was there for 4 seasons, and he did all right, but he never got in a championship run, right?
No.
He never was really close to a championship run.
No.
I always felt like he was kind of on the
phony
periphery.
voice he tried.
That was ridiculous.
Come on.
But when they're paying you what they pay Brian Kelly, when the buyouts are what they are, when you're getting paid like James Franklin, the buyouts what they are, and you get it seems ridiculous that you could win 10 games a year and get sacked, but they're paying you $10 million a year to win those other 2 games too.
True.
And you know that going in there. You know that the second it's not going well, they're going to clip you. This is just I wonder if the NFL isn't a better job now. You just understand the way that they seem almost less reactionary than in college.
I had this discussion on the sideline just this Saturday because SC was off. And we were just saying, like, what are you doing? I'm getting ready to go home and watch sports.
Mm-hmm.
He just came off the road from recruiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's full time. So,
nonstop.
But if you're a head coach, I mean, you can make a ton of money.
You can make a lot of money.
And you can insulate yourself and be there forever if you're a good manager. So I see the attraction to both jobs.
Who's been anywhere forever? That's not true anymore.
Well, Saban was, and now it's starting to change.
And then
over.
when the rules changed, he's like, you know what?
Out.
I'm out of here.
But do you just follow the money now at this point as a coach?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's the players do.
Yes, I mean you're taking. I mean, and only certain schools can pay you that money.
Yeah.
If you're a hot candidate and you know LSU is involved in recruiting you, you're about to make big money. What did they just pay the guy? $10-12 million a year at Indiana.
Yeah. Signetti.
Signetti Jr. just got tipped off big at Indiana.
But this is what's interesting to me, and I'm glad you brought up Signetti. Like, you look at the teams right now, and I'm not saying that Indiana's going to turn into Ohio State, but they obviously got a coach that knows what he's doing, that knows how to build a program.
Yeah.
And he didn't come from a huge program. He came from a smaller program to one that's a little bit bigger. You look at Mike Elko, who's killing it at Texas A&M. They took him from Duke, right? You look at Dan Lanning, who was an assistant at Georgia, who's doing a good job up in Oregon. Ryan Day was promoted from within at Ohio State.
Right.
Like, when you go and pull these big-name guys out of other – Jimbo Fisher to A&M, a disaster. Brian Kelly down to LSU, a disaster. James Franklin, I wouldn't call it a disaster, but they ran him out of there. You know, the second it went bad, they got him out of there.
Mm-hmm.
That identifying the right guy isn't always just going, who else has a really good team and we'll take that guy. But you look at Lincoln Riley here at SC. It's been okay, but it hasn't been the grand slam. We got the Oklahoma guy. Find the good guy.
Right. Find the good coach.
Find the good coach that knows how to build. Like, Dan Lanning was a coordinator. Elko, head coach at a smaller program.
Yeah.
Signetti at Indiana. Like, find those sorts of guys and not just, hey, we'll pay you $1 trillion to leave your big school to come to our big school, and if you don't win a title in 3 years, we're going to sack you.
So the last time LSU won a championship was in 2019 to finish that off. But I mean, he went 5-3. They went 5-3 this year. LSU.
Yeah.
That and SEC standards, that's not good.
It's not good enough. And all 3 of those losses were to teams in the top 10.
Exactly. And then the year before that, 9-4. Year before that, 10-3. And then they didn't even make the national championship. At all with Brian Kelly.
No, I'm not saying that he shouldn't be fired. Just when I look at it, the money has gotten so crazy.
For what they're paying you and the resources they give you, that is not
especially
acceptable.
in a place like that.
Yes.
I'm totally with you. But then you look at the Penn States of the world. UCLA is open. Florida is open. Like, there's a lot of open jobs in the middle of the season, and it's just done because
I'm with you.
The costs are so big now, and the NIL is so big, and these boosters are literally putting money into the program for these players, and if the coach can't win, they're just going to blow your ass out right away.
Real fast. I floated this earlier. I thought that UCLA should look into Franklin.
I think it would be he's going to get a better job than that.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think you could pay him what he wants, but I mean, if he's available and wanted the job, heck yeah.
Well, think about where he came from.
He's got a recruiting pipeline already.
He came from Vandy.
Yes.
Which is academic.
Yes.
UCLA is highly academic.
Yes.
And they were a Vanderbilt, not this year, but historically Vanderbilt was kind of a bottom-feeding school in a big-time conference. Sorry, Bruin fans, that's kind of where your football program are now.
Right.
You're at the bottom of a heavyweight conference. It makes a whole lot of sense. He knows how to deal with academics of a place like that.
I think he can get you to solid.
But think about what's open now all of a sudden.
Right. There's
Florida's
other jobs
open.
available.
LSU's open. And wherever somebody else leaves to go fill those places, those jobs are going to be open.
I wonder if he gets one of those jobs, a premium job, after being fired at Penn State. That's going to be a tough sell.
Who should UCLA is the best fit? Florida.
You think they would take him at Florida?
Florida hasn't been good in a long time.
You got fired from Penn State. I think they'd go your other route. I think they would go young. and inventive.
They've been down for a minute.
Yeah.
They might need somebody that's a steady hand, and at least Franklin's a steady hand.
You can't recruit Florida. You're there. Are you kidding me?
Napier got blown out fast.
Signetti is making over $11 million a year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the new deal now. So, yeah, I mean, look, if you're Brian Kelly, if you're James Franklin, you got fired, so what? I'm going with $50 million.
Yeah, nobody's going to cry for you.
At all.
Yeah.
I'll be golfing tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I said, can you imagine somebody saying, hey, listen, we got a little bad news. We're going to decide to go in a new direction. We're going to let you go today. I'd be like, I get $50 million, though, right? Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Deuces.
I'm
See ya.
not mad at that.
See ya. Can I say goodbye to the guys? And I'll
go Bobby Petrino.
I'll be out of here by the end of the day. Yeah,
I'll
no
just
problem.
Put letters in your locker. There you go. I'm out.
Bobby Petrino.
Catch me in the Ferrari.
Dodgers did not cash in Ohtani's leadoff double. Will Smith struck out to end the bottom of the first inning. The Blue Jays have the leadoff runner on. A little soft single to center field with Dalton Varsho up to bat.
Tough dude.
Son of Gary Varsho.
A lot of breaking balls. A lot of breaking stuff.
Dude, nothing goes straight anymore.
Nothing?
I mean, unless it's going 100.
Come on.
Which is crazy.
Come on, Glass.
D, how did your speaking engagement go?
Oh.
You know what, man? It was really, really good.
Yeah?
I mean, going back home and speaking in front of the students at my alma mater at Cal State San Bernardino, go Coyotes, man. It was awesome, man. And I was not expecting that turnout. I was talking to you, before the show, and I got in there, and I wasn't know what I was expecting. They didn't give us really no structure, no guidelines. What's going to go?
Did they just fire questions at you?
Yeah, just fire questions. They have like a projector above us, and they had a screen or a PowerPoint. There's like, here's like the questions that you guys can ask and all that. And we went down the line, and there's four of us total that spoke from Cal
former
State
students.
Former students.
Yeah.
And we're all in this, pretty much same graduating class too. It was pretty crazy. Thanks. And they're all in the same program that I was in.
You had to feel pretty good about that.
I felt really good. They were asking really good questions.
What'd they ask you?
So the first one was like, what was your journey? Coming from, because I went to college in the desert back home, and I transferred to go Roadrunners, transferred from there to Cal State San Bernardino, and it was, they were just asking like, how was the transfer process, and like, what other schools did you apply to?
Were these athletes or just students?
So there were students, and some of them I can tell they're in the room like, you look like an athlete. I can tell you're in here as well. And they came down from the main campus at Cal State San Bernardino. So we have two campuses, one back home for kids who can't commute and make it to the main campus. So they were just asking me just basic questions. Hey, how was it? What was your journey like? Did you play any sports? I was like, yeah, I did all that stuff. And they're asking me how were you able to balance all that out. And, I kept it real. I told them, I was like, hey, I was a struggling student at first.
Did you feel old?
Low key, I did.
Yeah, I know you did.
I did feel a little old. I'm like, damn, I'm over here talking like
welcome.
Yeah.
You're young. Imagine how I feel, bruh.
If I saw you walk through a college campus, I would not look twice.
Yeah.
I would think, okay, there goes a guy in college. I was walking at Cal Poly's campus this weekend, DeMarco.
Yeah.
We kind of walked through on Saturday morning, and the kids are out, getting coffees or going wherever it is that they're going. And I feel in my head, I'm 25 years old. Right?
Oh, you do? Okay. Right.
I don't feel, and then I'm looking around.
I know what you mean.
And I'm the parent.
You're the dad.
Easily.
Yeah,
and then I catch a reflection in a mirror, and I see my gray beard and my bald head. I'm like,
you know what?
Man, that happened fast.
You know what shakes you out of it? You see another old dude.
Yeah.
And you're like, that dude looks old. Wait a minute.
I know.
Do I look like him?
I know. So we went on, so one of the hikes we went on, so the campus kind of sits, here, and then the trailhead to this one hike we have is like behind campus. So you have to kind of walk through campus, and you get to this gate, and you go this beautiful hike back through the woods, and it's gorgeous. And I'm seeing all these people out there. I'm like, that guy looks pretty good being out here hiking. I'm going, yeah, that guy's probably younger than me. That guy's probably younger than me. Kind of a depressing moment.
Thinking about Max Scherzer, right?
Yeah.
He's 41.
Yeah.
We call him old.
I know.
Yeah. We were in our teens.
I know. Old for pros.
Right.
Old for pros. That's all.
One thing, though, one thing I took out of that, and I was like, you know what? I really hope someone, took what I said through my message. I hope I inspired someone.
I would be shocked if you didn't.
I agree with
because
that.
someone came up to me and I asked what's your occupation now, and I'm like, I work at ESPN. You should have heard the room there. And all of a sudden questions just started rapid fire, bam, 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 and I'm all like, I really hope that I send the message out any one of you guys in this room, whatever you want to do in your career, just go out there and do it.
It's way closer than these people think it is, right? Like you're way closer to a good job, being in the workforce, all of these things. It happens quickly.
8 to 10 years.
First and third, 1 out. Top of the second inning. Tyler Glasnow still on the mound. That little
here we
poke
go.
hit to right field. Yep.
He's been challenged.
So now you got to see if they can make use of a productive out.
Scherzer got out of it. Let's see
Dude,
if you can.
Alejandro Kirk can hit.
Yeah.
MLB The Show legend.
Yeah.
He's not an athlete, but he can hit.
Well, he's overweight.
He's not an athlete.
He's
but he can hit.
Watch him move behind home plate.
He's a baseball player.
The ball never gets by him.
This is true.
He's quick in short spaces.
Right.
He's overweight. Okay, and I'm not picking on him. This is an observation.
You saw what I just saw.
But he's overweight. But that doesn't mean he's not an athlete.
He kept his stomach behind the ball.
Yeah, dude, he can hit. And then here's the guy that hit the grand slam.
Oh boy.
We got a little hot and cold. What do we got?
Yeah,
no?
hot and cold.
We don't,
No.
but we can if we need to. But also, I just want to touch on what Dee said because a lot of times people feel like they don't have quote unquote access to people that are in these spaces. When I was there on Friday, there was a girl that, heard Jonathan, who works here. We were complaining about our knees. It was cold. And they were like, man, we sound old. And these little high school students were like, can you guys not scare us of being adults? And I was like, nah, man, just stay. We did the whole stay in school, go to college, do all this stuff. And I asked her, I was like, what do you want to do? She goes, I want to be a photographer. And I looked at her and I was like, have you talked to anybody around here? Because there's a lot of photographers in here that have the media badge. And she goes, no. I said, go do that now.
Yep.
Because a lot
Good
of people
advice.
get so scared. I'm like, just talk to people. People want to help you.
And what Deandre said, too, everybody wants to tell their story. The question, hey, how did you get this job? Everybody goes, oh, let me tell you. Everybody likes telling that story. And if you can, well, I can do that. I can do this. A big strikeout for Glasnow on Barger. So 2 outs, 2 on, top of the second inning. And Varsho is out. Thank goodness. And the Blue Jays are not thrilled with the call.
You got the Chiefs and the Commanders. I just thought about something. If I was in a pinch, a 4th and inches for all the marbles, if I was the Commanders, I'd put Bobby Wagner in at fullback.
We hit the line going 100 miles an hour.
Why not?
Come on, get their
What about
pies.
Von
Get their
Miller?
pies. There we go.
Von Miller?
Yeah, what about Von Miller?
Von is more of an artist,
Okay,
he's a
all right.
Dodge guy.
Yeah.
Bobby is like a tank, 4th and inches for his last go-round? Why not?
Okay, this is I'm going to make us talk about being old.
Yeah.
That's what they did with the refrigerator.
Yes.
Just put your 300-pound guy back there. We need to move this pile this far. We need
Throw
to
him in
move
there.
it 5 inches.
Yes.
If he hits it with any sort of speed, it's going to go forward 5 inches.
I got a funny story about that. The dude that he absolutely ran over in the Super Bowl.
I want to hear it.
Do you remember his name? Okay, I'll tell
I
you.
want to hear
Okay,
it. We'll do
okay.
it when we come back. We'll give you an update on the World Series as well. And YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday night football, NBA, college basketball, and more. So take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. The refridge, the guy he smashed in the Super Bowl, coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
The biggest moments in sports live on ESPN LA. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe.
1-2. In there, got him looking. Yamamoto strikes out the side.
The Race to the Fall Classic. The biggest moments in sports on ESPN LA from ESPN Radio. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe. Located 15 miles south of Bakersfield off of Route 99. Your 24/7 destination for all the action. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, opening November 13th. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
Orgavadazona? Is that a word? In the new 2026 Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid, it might as well be, because it can be one road trip. It's all about turbocharged power and hybrid efficiency working together, so you get the thrill of quick acceleration and the satisfaction of fuel efficiency. Book a test drive and keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
The Lake Show lives here.
The purple and gold are heating up after Austin Reaves dropped a career high 51-point masterpiece on the Kings.
Three-pointer by Austin. Good again. They can't stop him.
Playing like Luka tonight.
Tonight, the Lakers roll into Crypto.com Arena on a 2-game winning streak, ready to host the Portland Trail Blazers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put it on the log.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road and we get caught in the same motel and we got to share a room,
yeah,
you can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
I had to make sacrifices to my sleeping schedule this weekend because my daughter was staying with us as well in the hotel. So
your social agenda.
Michael and his friends were coming to the hotel and back. So I'm like, yeah, just probably.
You had to pull out the holster.
Do you get cranky if you don't sleep?
Not cranky. I don't feel my best. I like to think I don't get cranky very often, but I'm a bit of a princess in a pea. I do need my sleep.
So I find it funny when people that don't sleep, like I have friends that if they don't sleep, they're cranky. Or if they don't eat, they get hangry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All three of my children do that.
Angry. Yeah. And I don't even know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just happens. You start thinking about food. Everything's about food, and you're getting in the way of me eating. Yeah, it's not me being hangry.
Every second of every day for me.
Really?
So
okay.
That's not different. So Teo, let's go.
Home run.
There you go. Way to go.
That's why you can. We hold our breath when you catch fly balls because you know he's going to give you one of those.
He'll give you one of those. There you go. I like it. Way to go, big chest.
Dude,
there you go.
Here we go.
Big dude.
That's a very, very nice way to open up the second inning. 1 out, 1-0 Dodgers.
Throw some sunflower seeds
bottom
on
of the two.
There you go.
He'd been cold too.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
But talking about cold.
Show Scherzer.
I want to know why you were in the hot seat this weekend, DeMarco. I don't think you told us in my office, but
that's
you
a
didn't.
long one. Yeah, that's I told you. The jewelry.
The jewelry, yes.
That's for tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna leave me. Wait.
I don't
That's a long tease, bro.
I don't have enough time for you to yell at me because I know what side you're on already.
Wait, why?
Huh? I know.
Wait, now I definitely want to know. You can't tease that like that.
But let me tell you this refrigerator story. Okay, so the guy that he absolutely ran over in the Super Bowl was a linebacker for the Patriots named Larry McGrew.
Okay.
Lawrence McGrew. And it's so funny. So this is when my brother was a sophomore, junior, and he's becoming the #1 kid in the state, being recruited worldwide,
by everybody,
nationwide. So he would meet all these guys at these camps, all these ex-pros that would come and shake hands. Hey, my school's this, my school's that. So he met and befriended Lawrence McGrew. So he came home with these newfound or highfalutin knee braces.
Okay.
Things are expensive. Like, where did you get those? Oh, well, my friend Lawrence McGrew gave it to me, right? So turns out we're watching this guy play. This is my friend right here. Watch him. He's going to make a play. And the fridge just absolutely creamed him.
Just trucked him.
And not only did he truck it, he did it 3 times. The same guy over and over and over and over. Okay. Oh, my God, it was just terrible.
There's a couple of things about that. Number one, it's crazy to think that there was a time when William the Refrigerator Perry was considered like such an outlier because he weighed 300 pounds.
Now everybody, I
now
know.
everybody weighs. He was like, oh my, look at this guy. He's a nice 300 pounds. And now it's like he'd be an undersized defensive lineman where he is now.
Or he'd fit right in.
Yeah.
Like Steve Avila, we were talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, is bigger.
The other part I think about when I think of the fridge is that Walter Payton did not score a touchdown in that game, and William the Refrigerator Perry did.
I mean, it's a regret for Mike Ditka.
Yeah.
It's something that should have happened. He made the fridge what he was.
Yeah.
And they fought him on that pick because he was a halfway decent defensive tackle.
Yeah.
His actual job.
Yeah.
But he became more of a novelty.
When that game just starts getting goofy like that, don't you go to Payton first, though?
You should.
Yeah.
And McMahon scored on a sneak.
Yeah.
McMahon should have given it to Walter Payton. There were many opportunities.
Yeah.
So it just happens.
That sucks.
Yeah, it is. And they blew him out. It does.
Kike Hernandez is 1 for his last 15. Like, the Dodgers are 10-2 in the playoffs coming into this game, and they really haven't hit. That just goes to show you how incredible their pitching has been. They're 10-2 in 12 playoff games, and really, other than those 2 games against the Reds, and the Red level of competition is totally different than Philly, Milwaukee, and what you're getting with Toronto right now. They're not hitting at all, and they're 10-2. That's how good the pitching's been.
That's how great they've been on the mound. At some point, it's going to balance itself. I thought Blake Snell gave you your first warning. Like, you can't just rely on these pitchers. You're going to need to start scoring some runs.
I'm with you, but you're facing tough pitching, and it just, it's just that ebb and flow. And right now, it's ebbing. It's not flowing nearly.
Flow.
We need a lot of flow.
I actually thought you got it started with that leadoff double by Shohei.
And that's the thing. Like, they're getting some hits, but like Teo, solo home run. All 3 Ohtani's home runs, solo home runs. Will Smith's solo home run. Like Muncy, solo home run.
Yeah.
They're not catching it. They've had opportunities, but they're just not getting those crooked numbers along the way. But we'll take it. 1-0 Dodgers, bottom of the second inning with Kike up to bat. We got a little shop talk coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, 710 ESPN.
Funny how my neighbors always run out of Halloween candy when I show up. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The baseball series is even better on our big screens. You won't miss a play. Everywhere you eat, play, and stay.
Number 2.
Morongo's got your Thanksgiving feast to go. Your choice of a whole turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib with sides and dessert. Order yours now.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only Southern California engagement, November 21st.
Good times.
What does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Jim Beam. People are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192. Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
They told me you used to be hip, Trev.
Used to be?
Yeah, that's what they said. Like sweet tea used to be hip. Like you can get down.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I need to be comfortable.
You should take him to the club.
Back to the guys.
How are you at bar shuffleboard? The little discs on the sand.
The small one on the table that you move with your hand?
Yeah, with the
Not
salt.
bad. Not bad.
Hey,
Are you good?
I'm all right.
Yeah. Especially when I get a few.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I played that game for the first time in Big Bear last year.
Yeah, fun.
Oh, my goodness. We're on that damn thing all night.
It's
fun.
Really
it's
fun.
Yeah.
You get the little shovel.
Yep.
Is that sand or salt? I don't even know
It's
what
like
it
salt
is.
sand.
Yeah.
But you got to be
There it is
careful
right
because
there.
if somebody just goes too hard and hits your hand, that's happening.
Move your hands.
Yeah, you got to.
Well, yes, I know, but if it just came too quick, you know what I'm saying?
Are you a try to knock?
Bobby Wagner got a pick. Unbelievable.
Try to knock the other guy off the board sort of situation?
Well, if strategy calls for it, absolutely.
But do you go enough to knock him off, or do you try to go in with extreme prejudice and send it ricocheting off?
No. I'm trying to knock you and get good position.
Yeah,
I'm playing the game.
There
It's
you go.
fun.
It is a fun game.
But every now and then, if I got a point to prove.
I got a little bar shuffleboard time this weekend.
Did you
It was a
really?
Good weekend. Yeah.
Good for
It was
you.
a good weekend.
There you go.
Martinis.
I love it.
Had good pizza last night. Had that pistachio thing for dessert. That was. Do you like pistachios?
I do like pistachios.
Oh,
I can eat them all day.
It was stupid.
Yes.
National American Beer Day today. So when you get home, you
Budweiser.
should crack open a nice domestic brew for yourself.
Coors.
Sure. Michelob Ultra.
That's Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
What else we got?
You could go like a Stone IPA.
Stone IPA.
You could go with a.
What's the cheapest beer I can find?
PBR is pretty cheap.
PBR.
Keystone Light.
Keystone Light.
Bush.
The headache beer.
Bush Light. So I go to Michael's apartment. So we're gonna go chuck some cube.
Yeah,
hey, you
nice.
want to go chuck some cube? What? You want to go play die? Oh yeah, okay.
Chug some cube.
Chuck
some cube.
And I'm like, he goes, okay, you need to grab a beer out of the fridge. And so I go to the fridge. I open it. There's bottles of Pacifica, which I really like. I'm like, oh, he goes, no, you can't. Those are roommates. I forget his roommate's name. Those are Mark's. You can't. Mine are the Bushes. I'm like, dude, I know how much money I send you. You can buy better beer than Bush.
You
This
can.
is the cheapest stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just buy Coors Lights. What are we doing?
There you go.
What are we
the
doing?
Pacifico.
I
would have left Jeff some money.
I
There
didn't
you
want
go.
to take his Mark's stuff because I'm like, yeah, that's what I should have done. Here's 20. Go buy a whole 12-pack, and I'm going to drink
That's how
it.
we do it in the grown-up world. Yeah.
It is National Black Cat Day. Are you superstitious about black cats?
I am. About splitting poles.
Yeah.
If I see a black cat, I will not let it cross my path.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would like run ahead of it,
Or
like,
just
what
turn around. Or
oh,
just turn around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Turn away. Yeah. Black cats.
I don't have the cat
Me neither.
superstition. What about the ladders?
Oh, I
don't
do
go
have
on
ladders.
the ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the crack pavement thing?
I
No.
walk too much. It'd be impossible to do my walks.
For sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
And breaking a mirror. That's a big one.
yeah.
That's bad luck.
The
Yeah.
salt.
Yeah.
When
I'm going to
you
say that
accidentally-
spilling the salt and
Spilling
you hit
the
the thought
salt.
of your
I
shoulder.
do that one.
Okay.
Do you?
I do that one.
Dude, you cook? I spill salt all the time.
And you just
You have to do the thing.
Oh, then you throw it over your shoulder?
yeah, just
Yeah.
whatever. Just grab a little and put it over your shoulder.
What's the superstition?
I know.
If you
Bad luck.
spill
If,
salt-
Bad luck.
if you don't.
Or also, when someone says, pass me the salt, you're not supposed to actually grab the salt and pass it. You're supposed to slide it through the table.
Ah.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that one.
I did
I did
not-
not know that one.
My
mom
friend told me
had-
about that.
Had one about her purse doesn't touch the ground.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see?
No.
What's that one? I don't know
So
that
your
one.
purse, or if a backpack and you have your wallet, your purse in the backpack cannot touch the ground because that means your money goes bye-bye.
Ah, see?
Do you know that one, Deandre?
I did not know
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that one.
I
no.
thought
Is that
that was a
is that a
Latino, huh?
woman thing?
I thought it was a Latino
His mother
thing.
knew.
Bro,
Yeah.
I took a butt whipping. I thought I was doing good business. I just moved it over
No.
so I could vacuum.
Yeah.
No.
Woo, boy, it was on the floor. Oh,
Susan
boy.
just put her purse on the ground, I think.
It's a no.
See?
It's a no-go.
I don't do the salt thing, but I will from now on. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
don't
doing
pass
all
the
right.
salt.
You've
Well-
escaped the salt
Well,
gods
who
for
knows?
now.
That's probably why some
It-
stuff has happened.
It's what I was. It's only stupid
Yes.
unless it's true.
There you go.
And then you're going to need it. 1954, Disneyland premiered on ABC. Oh, like the Disney's Wide World of Color or whatever that thing was, their Disneyland show.
I was not aware that.
Yeah. They had a TV show that was like the Wide World of Disney. It wasn't called that, but it was some because Disneyland didn't open until 1955.
Okay.
And so, but
No
they
idea.
did have that TV show as it was being constructed. Like Walt Disney would go and go, "Hello, everybody, and welcome to whatever the
Interesting.
show was called." And then they'd play like a Davy Crockett movie or something like that. Yeah, and something like that. The American Basketball League began plays. That's not the ABA, is it, Laura?
That's what my.
You're talking about Dr. J, baby?
No, because this is 1960. The ABA wasn't around in 1961, was it?
According to my website that I use.
I thought it was like the late 60s to the late 70s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it came up again today because of Austin Reaves. He's the 4th undrafted guy to score 50 points in a game.
Okay.
Joining Van Vliet.
Yes,
okay.
right.
Somebody I've never heard of, and Moses Malone. I'm like, right.
I thought Moses Malone came straight out of high school.
Moses Malone was drafted to the ABA.
ABL.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I'm like, that doesn't count. That's Moses Malone.
Also invented the three-point line in the ABA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
There are three ABA teams left in the league. I think there's 4. There's 4.
Spurs?
Yes. Pacers.
Jazz?
Nuggets.
No. Nuggets.
Nets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Or are they still called the Nets? Yeah, they're still called the Nets.
Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. What am I? Oh, they're just
You're thinking
in Brooklyn
Washington
now.
Bullets.
Yeah, that's what it is. Prince's album 1999 was released in 1982.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that album would be so iconic when it came out, but it's still playable now. And what forethought to make a song called 1999? For when we made it there, it played again. Right.
You still hear it. You just let it go.
Yes, forever.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
forever.
an easy one. Let's see here. Rebel Without a Cause with James Dean was released and premiered the night before at the Astor Theater in New York, 1955. Like, James Dean is part of, like, the American zeitgeist. I don't think I could pick him out of a lineup.
Really? You don't know what James Dean looks like?
Maybe.
The cigarette, the car?
That's my, I have, you know what, in my mind.
Yeah.
And maybe they look similar, that's why. In my mind, I'm picturing like Luke Perry from 90210.
Kind of, with a little more Ricky Martin in there.
Yeah.
A little more Ricky Martin in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that he died way too young,
Tragically,
car accident.
yes.
Yeah. Barry Bonds' 700th home run ball was sold at auction for an amount of $804,129 back in 2004.
That's cheap.
Yeah,
I wonder what it's worth now.
Probably a lot more than, like, some of this stuff is crazy how much it goes for, like millions.
You know that thing that happened at the Louvre? Did somebody bring it up, or did I forget to say this? When you steal, like, that jewelry, who's buying that?
You did bring it up.
I did.
Yeah.
Who is going to buy that?
Maybe they break it down into the individual jewels and you sell it. I don't
Black
know.
market, man.
Yeah.
I got a funny jewelry story. I can save it for tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
I save it for tomorrow.
Is it your jewelry?
That's one of my jewelry, yeah.
Did you lose something?
No, I did not lose
Did
something.
you buy a ring?
No.
Oh, I'm saying.
No. But it's a necklace that I received.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just put it out,
Yeah.
What's
Did
the
it turn
most you
green?
would spend on a sports item?
Not a lot.
I mean, anything that's close to you. Fernando's last pitch. Something sentimental.
I got it up here. I don't
Yeah?
need to have the thing. I get, like, the things are cool. I like to look at them. I like to touch them. I like to reminisce about
Unlimited
them. But
funds.
Oh.
Mythical money. Yeah.
I didn't a lot.
What would you like to have?
Yeah, George Brett's pine tar bat.
George
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a good
I'm
one.
a George Brett guy. Something from Fernando, something from Oral, the Dodger stuff.
Dodger stuff.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a good one.
Dodger stuff would
George
be cool.
Brett's bat.
No,
Wow.
George Brett's pine tar bat. I think it's still at the Hall of Fame.
That's a good
I
one.
think it's still at the Hall of Fame. I thought he was going to. That's the only other time I'm like, I think he's going to kill the umpire.
He might
Like,
have.
you've seen guys go nose to nose.
Dude, if they didn't get in his way, oh my God.
Well, you've heard him tell the story where
Yeah.
where they're measuring the bat on the home plate, and he goes, "If they call me out, I'm going to kill somebody." And everyone's like, "Yeah, okay." And then the guy turned, looked at the dugout, pointed at him, and went, "You're out." And that's when he came flying
Still
out like
makes
a
me laugh.
lunatic.
Wah!
All right, Pajes, let's get a little hot here at some point so the Dodgers can take a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Currently, the Dodgers with a 1-0 lead. It is the bottom of the third inning. We got a little Laker pregame show coming up. You got the Lakers and the Blazers tip-off coming up at 7:30. So this one will end. We can flip over to the Laker game. We got a whole bunch of stuff, and we will be back here tomorrow. DeMarco, you ready?
What's up?
Lit tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. We'll leave it right there. We'll see you all tomorrow.